Yo, you already know this is Paul Strong Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo. It ain't moonshine, but it's what? Whoa, 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 whoa. We winding it up today like we did yesterday. Oh, man, it's going to be a good subject now. It's going to be a good content. It's going to be a good live show, ladies and gentlemen. You already know I'm a little saucy. I'm a little tipsy. I'm feeling good, though. But we got to talk about this, yo. We already know we facing this coronavirus. Goddamn, we got to smack this. We're going backhand coronavirus, ladies and gentlemen. We're going backhand coronavirus. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. The human race is going to win. We're going to be victorious. All we got to do is follow the playbook. All we got to do is follow what the government is saying. Stay your ass home. Stay your booty home. And we're going to be victorious. Don't worry. We got to follow the playbook. We got to execute the playbook. And that's what we got to do. But, of course, this is a boxing channel. Y'all already know this is Punch on Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine. You already subscribe to the channel. Goddamn, subscribe to the channel right now. Hook up your boy. Smash the like button. It's time to talk about boxing, y'all. Yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning, my friend. Man, it ain't too early to get yourself a little glass of wine. Forget the coffee. Forget the coffee. We're going to get twisted in the morning. If you got to go to work or you got to stay home, you tell your boss, I don't give up. Anyway, little wine. What do you want in the wine? Heard. Oh. All right, Joshua. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Story. I never been over there, man. How's it going over there, man? How's the quarantine? How's the coronavirus? Has the coronavirus reached there? You gonna give it a backhand? Like we all trying to do. Anyway, y'all already know, man. Smash the like button. Support your boy. Y'all read the title. And we're gonna go through all this content, all this reasonings and why I say the perfect time for Manny Pacquiao to retire. And of course, there's gonna be a lot of Manny Pacquiao fans. You know, we think that he's gonna be living. We think he's gonna be fighting forever. You think he's gonna be representing forever. And of course, you always want to see Manny Pacquiao because, of course, there's not so much of that type of action in the sport of boxing, and that's why we love Manny Pacquiao. But as a leader to a nation and his responsibility, we all stay home, and if you go out with no reason, police gonna charge you 30. Hey, yo, really, Joshua? Let me go to Europe. Goddamn, I'll go. Hey, I'll be like this. If a cop stopped me, I'll be like, you want to give me a ticket? So you ain't gonna give me no ticket. Let me get that ticket. Don't give me no goddamn ticket, Mr. Officer. Stay your ass away from me. You want to give me how much? How much is it? Ticket? What up, boxing champ? Joshua, don't you accept those? So we are just at home since 3 weeks. Damn, man. Yeah, we've been home for a while too. Home office stuff like that, like Germany, I was saying. Oh man, it's rough, man. We having it rough, man. You already know coronavirus is trying to attack the human race, and that's why we got to stay together. That's why we got to be strong and keep God first. Everything second, and everything's going. We gonna prevail. So let's move on to the subject in hand. So I may have mixed emotions. I may have people saying, why you want Manny Pacquiao, the great Manny Pacquiao, to retire now? We want him to see a fight with him and Errol Spence. We want to see him and Bud Crawford. We want to see him become undisputed, something that Manny Pacquiao has never become. Has never accomplished. Manny Pacquiao has never accomplished the undisputed crown. And maybe that's what's driving him. But you know what? We live in a time right now where in his position, Manny Pacquiao has to be 100% focused and being there for the Philippine people, being responsible in the Senate seat, And I will think if Manny Pacquiao at this time, even if we get through it a little bit, let's say in 2-3 months things dwindle down, I will still think it's irresponsible for Manny Pacquiao to go out there, forget about what's going on, go train in boxing, and I just think is a very serious time right now. And Manny Pacquiao, the power that he has and the influence that he has, the humanitarian efforts that he has, I think he should put all his focus on his responsibility as a Senate, being humanitarian, which is more important than just training for a fight, a meaningless fight that really, like I said 1,000 times, Manny Pacquiao already has cemented legacy. There's nothing else for Manny Pacquiao to prove. So I would think if he takes some time, I think, my opinion, let me know how you feel. For him to go back in training camp and just put everything in the back burner and what's going on in the world and what's going on, I don't care if he has a recess. I just think that it'll be irresponsible for Manny Pacquiao to keep on boxing at this time. I even think there's already Manny Pacquiao. If he goes in a year without fighting, I think it just does a disservice to his body, his age, and things of that nature. You know that he just can't be training all over the place right now because, of course, he has to do everything he has to do to take care of his country right now. So it'll be just a disservice for him. It'll be a disservice for the Philippine people. It'll be a disservice for humanitarian effort and him to be focused 100% on what's going on today. For him he needs to retire now. It's the perfect time for Manny Pacquiao to retire, in my opinion. What do you think about that, ladies and gentlemen? Do you think I'm blowing things out of proportion? Do you think he should keep on fighting in the state that we are in the world today? I saw someone post a Manny Pacquiao new training that was fake though. Pac is busy right now. I think if he went back, it should be his last fight, and it will be in December. But I understand that, Peso, but I just think that it's just, put it this way. And I know Manny Pacquiao is not the president. We all know that. But we all know that he is perceived like a president. Matter of fact, he in the Senate. He's not a president. He's actually a king. A king to the people of the Philippine people. Can you agree with me, ladies and gentlemen? He's like a king. People probably love him way more than the president of the Philippines in the Philippines. Or am I lying? I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know. Is Manny Pacquiao actually more important than the president? Do people see him more? Do they rather throw flowers on the president's feet or Manny Pacquiao's feet in the Philippines? What you think? Exactly, Carlos. Exactly, Los. Pac-Man is the biggest thing in that country. Let me get a little bit of Doritos. Hold on. Malone. He done so much for the country in boxing. He's done so much and nothing left to prove, right? There's nothing left to prove for Manny Pacquiao in boxing. I'm drinking Grey Goose vodka. What you drinking? I even know how to pronounce this shit. Excuse my language. Tattoo, less pins. Tattoo, less pins. Red wine. No. We're going to wind it up today. Everybody, get your cup of drink. No coffee. Everybody's quarantined, so you can start off drinking with Punch Drunk right now. Come on, man. Moonshine or whatever y'all want to call it. Liquor, tequila. Let's go. Let's get crazy. Let's get crazy. Matter of fact, today I have no time limit. I am all good for tonight. If you were somewhere in the morning, I'm good for the morning. If you were somewhere in the afternoon, I'm good for the afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, Punch Drunk got you. We're going to be talking about all this stuff, and we're going to come to a concrete understanding of what should happen in all the titles that I just said in my title. I'm And we're gonna be talking about. I'm gonna be answering everybody. You already know, man. Show support. If you wanna donate to the channel, you already know, man. Super chat if you want, things of that nature. If you wanna also what they call it, Cash App. Cash App. That's Cash Punch Drunk. Y'all already know, man. You're struggling out here. Anyway, 8th Division World Champion, Hall of Fame. Of course, I think he should retire for this health, brain damage. Exactly, my brother. Peso, nothing else to prove. Why take a beating? Why take a punch in the face when you don't need to? Pac versus Mayweather. Hell no. Hell no, Eric. I want to see that. I understand, bro. You with your kids all day, bro. I understand. You already know. Nah, he's not, bro. Even unimpressed at him as a senator. Because he always bases his decision on the Bible and they think it's not smart at all. Oh, world star. You just opened up a book. Let me read that again for y'all. No, he's not, bro. Many are even unimpressed at him as a senator. Ooh. Because he always bases his decision on the Bible. Now you know when you talk about Bible, man, you pinch the nerve of Punch Drunk, baby. The Bible? People going, what? Y'all already know. God first, everything second. God first, everything second. It's not about building off the Bible. It's about building off God's will. Understand what I'm trying to say? It's building on God's will. If you don't have God in your life, I don't care who you are. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry. Sorry, World Star. That's what we love about Manny Pacquiao, is that he keeps God first and everything second. It depends if it goes away soon and say one more. Absolutely, that the country is doing way better than people think. Okay, how are you in the U.S.? We're not doing very good. I'm from New York, so in New York we getting hit hard right now. My son's grandmother passed away the day before yesterday. My friend's father passed away the same day. One of my friends from high school passed away 3 days ago. So it's really catching on, man. It's really catching on, y'all, and it's very, very serious. And to be honest, I don't even want to touch on the serious because I don't want my energy to go low. But like I say, it's hitting New York hard. It's hitting New York hard, man. So yeah, my son is taking it rough. My son was crying. He called my son in the middle of the night. He just be crying. So I think if he was president, he wouldn't be a back down. That's how wise men think based on the word of God, man. Exactly. Salem Al. God first, everything second. That's why we love Manny Pacquiao, because he put God first, everything second. He expressed himself. He wore God out in his sleeves. Because God is power. God is peace. God is happiness. God is salvation. How dare you, World Star, say that? God is everything. People that have God do not panic. People that have God do not fear. Because at the end of the day, we will go into a better place. This is not our destination. Earth is not our destination. Looking super right. Look right now. I want to see him fight Spence. Okay. I want to see him fight Spence or Crawford, and I still believe he could win and just retire now. No. We want to see, look, let's keep it real. If we could see Manny Pacquiao fight and stay young for the rest of our lives, of course we want to see that. Of course, who would? Who wouldn't want that? In the end of the day, if you're a real Manny Pacquiao fan, I'm gonna say it like this, and I said it a lot of times before. If you're a real Manny Pacquiao fans, you just have not grown to love Manny Pacquiao as a boxer. You have grown to love him as a man itself. You have grown to see his work, his humanitarian effort, the way he's a family man. His moral standards are up to par. We love everything about Manny Pacquiao. His humbleness, everything, his dedication to the people, his dedication to the less fortunate. He holds God into the forefront of everything he does in his life. That's why people love Manny Pacquiao. So this is what I say. It doesn't matter if he fights Bud Crawford. If he beats Bud Crawford, is it something that we're going to be surprised if he beats Bud Crawford? If he beats Errol Spence, are we going to be surprised he beat Errol Spence? I don't think so. It's nothing left to prove for Manny Pacquiao. He doesn't need to get punched in the face for no reason. This is my opinion. We are facing something that is a more challenging than a Bud Crawford. It's a more challenging fight than the Errol Spence. Manny Pacquiao is, and all of us is in the fight of our lives right now. Right now, we are living in a 12-round bout, and Manny Pacquiao doesn't have no effing time to be putting himself in a training camp, in the ring, fighting a senseless fight in his position at the moment. That's my take. Manny Pacquiao done it all. He has nothing left to prove to a Bud Crawford. He has nothing left to prove to a Errol Spence. It's just a blessing for them to get in the ring with Manny Pacquiao. That's it. That's my take. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Am I wrong? They just heard. He is class act. He is. This is the thing I listen to this for. Yeah, he should fight Spence. Why? Why? Holy Inferno. Why should he fight Spence? What's that gonna prove? Tell me. And a lot of money goes into the Philippine pocket. So is he just gonna also then the Philippines are just gonna use him so he could just fight and beat his brains out? You don't care about Jinky. Nobody cares about his kids. Nobody cares that they need his father to stay healthy for them. What about them? His family has sacrificed their father and their husband for us. It's time that we give him back to his family. He has done enough for the Philippine people. And he's still doing for the Philippine people. And he's fighting. And he's still there in wars. But in a different way. He doesn't need to beat his brains out. We don't need Manny Pacquiao to end up like Muhammad Ali, right? What did that do? To say that he's the greatest of all time, but then he's brain dead. Yeah, Manny Pacquiao is the greatest. Yeah, he's like, nothing to live for because he fought way beyond that he was supposed to. A lot of people, and I feel people contradict themselves in this way. A lot of people always say, when we're talking about other boxers, right? We talk about Roy Jones Jr. And what do people say about Roy Jones Jr.? He just fought. He should have retired when he beat Ruiz for the heavyweight championship. It was nothing left to prove for Roy Jones. And then when he lost to Tarver, he beat Tarver, then he lost to Tarver, then he took a dip. He should have retired a long time ago. Why he should have retired a long time ago? Why do people say Roy Jones should have retired a long time ago? Because he had nothing left to prove. The same thing with Manny Pacquiao. He has nothing left to prove. The only reason why we want Manny Pacquiao to keep on fighting because of our own selfish reasons, because we love to be entertained. But in the end of the day, Manny Pacquiao is not a dog. Manny Pacquiao is not a rooster. Manny Pacquiao is not a chicken. Manny Pacquiao was a human being. And us fans that we love him enough and we love the way he entertains, it's time for we give ourselves, and we should be humble enough to be like, Manny Pacquiao, go with your family. Stay and dedicate your family. Dedicate to Jinky that she needs her husband. You need your young kids because he still got young kids. The Philippines needs Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is probably going to be in the verge of being president or going to be a president. He got a lot of things to fight about, got a lot of things to offer, and he still got his brains intact. He doesn't need no Spence, and he doesn't need no Crawford to validate anything for himself. Preach on, brother Punch! Preach on, brother Punch! We need to see if he can beat boxing champ. Why do we need to see that? I just want to know the reason. Yo, Pacquiao gets really angry when someone tell him he should retire. Anybody doesn't like to be told what to do. So I can understand that take. That's why. Pacquiao don't have nothing else to prove, but I think Pacquiao can beat Spence and Crawford. This will be time to do. Hell, be lineal champion with 3 belts. But that's my point. My point is, it's not that we know that he could do that. We know that he could do that. All right, put it this way. Would anybody be surprised? I'm going to pose a question and y'all can answer it. And you can answer it with a yes or no. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Will it surprise you if Manny Pacquiao beats Earl Spence or Bill Crawford? Would it surprise you that he did that? I ain't want to lick my fingers. No. Okay, we got 2 no's. I pose the question again. Will it surprise you if Manny Pacquiao beats Earl Spence or Bud Crawford? Yo, Punch, when you get to the needy, not announce it with the trunks. Damn. Good quote. Okay, look. Everybody answer no. Eric, no. Dragon, no. Rich, no. Adam, no. Big City, no. Dre, no. Saint, no. Al, no. SF, no. Ramonte, no. That's my point. My point is that we're not going to be surprised that Manny Pacquiao is going to beat him. So it just validates my point. He got nothing enough to prove. Manny Pacquiao, I'm going to tell you like this, and we all know this. Manny Pacquiao going up to weight, 8 division world champions. He's a person that feeds off beating the odds. What did he say when he fought Keith on Tom Thurman? He said he wanted to show the people that at the age of 40, he could do it. He was trying to mine F himself in thinking that people are against him or thinking that he will lose versus Keith on Tom Thurman, which then it turned around. He became the favorite to win. But you could see that Manny Pacquiao, his urge comes from proving wrong. That's why greatness is greatness. That's why Muhammad Ali and Manny Pacquiao are one of the greatest of all time. Do you know why? Because they beat the odds. I said in my videos again, they beat the odds. They do the things that people think they was not expected to do. And that's when greatness comes along. If everybody feels, they won't be surprised if Manny Pacquiao beat Crawford or Earl Spence, then it's not enough to prove. Now, if the majority of people will say, Manny Pacquiao, you can't be no Earl Spence. You crazy. You should retire because Earl Spence will beat you. Or Bud Crawford will beat you. Retire right now. Then Manny Pacquiao will be like, or people will be like, whoa. Remember when Muhammad Ali faced George Foreman, when people thought he was going to get killed. He proved everybody wrong. That's when that greatness of Muhammad Ali came about. Really, because he was proven the Sonny Liston, the George Foreman. Everybody thought that he was going to get killed. But everybody feel that Manny Pacquiao could beat Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. So it's not enough to prove. So why does he needs to justify and go into training camp, beat Errol Spence, go to another training camp, beat Bud Crawford, yet we're going through this fight of coronavirus. He's in a position to fight. Manny Pacquiao right now is fighting. He's quarantined himself because people in his cabinet has coronavirus. He's fighting already. He's fighting a different fight, and we need Manny Pacquiao to be in the front line like he always has been. We don't need no sideshow. He doesn't need to take a break of what he's doing because there's millions of people that need him right now, and they don't need him to go into a fight and stay unfocused and go into a training camp, 10-week training camp, when the world is in a crisis right now. That's my point of it all. Adam, talk to me, my brother. You right. Spence loses is because of the accident. If Bud loses, it's because he really never had been tested. If Pac loses, it's because he's old. Point exactly. You already know how the boxing fan works. We are the most discredited people of fans of any other sport in the history of the world. Boxing fans are the most discredited people. We know that we'll turn it around. If it's nothing left to prove for Manny Pacquiao. Let these guys fight. Let these guys actually create their own lane and their own legacy. That's it. Manny Pacquiao's 41 years old. If you beat Manny Pacquiao, you beat a 41-year-old. I ain't giving you ultimate props like that. Of course, you're beating a legend. But come on. A 41-year-old with a 1-year layoff. Come on. The dude ain't even thinking about boxing right now. Manny Pacquiao right now ain't even have boxing in his mind right now. All these other guys, they can't wait to get back in the ring because they get paid. Manny Pacquiao ain't even... Boxing will, if Manny Pacquiao goes into TV and say, man, I'm thinking about getting back in the ring, people will even criticize him for thinking about boxing right now. There is no reason for Manny Pacquiao to be fighting right now. That's it. He's done it all. He's done it all. He's done it all. The only way that we will disagree with that is because of our own selfish reasons. That's all. And we got to admit it, right? The only reason we want Manny Pacquiao to keep on fighting for our own selfish reasons, for us to be entertained, because he knows how to entertain us. He knows how to put himself, he knows how to take the risk and things of that nature. But you know what? If we love these fighters, and especially Manny Pacquiao, we know he gave us all to us, put his life on the line for pure entertainment. What are we loving? You know? I don't know. Can't watch Manny Pacquiao career DVD set up for the rest of my life and be more rich. Exactly. Yeah. There's YouTube. We could watch Manny Pacquiao all the time. We could watch the Morales fight. We could watch the Keith Thurman fight. We could watch it all. We could watch the Margarito fight, the Cotto fight. We could watch the Barea fight. We could watch it all. It's already there. Diddy. Pacquiao can't def beat Spence and Crawford, but he needs to come with a very smart game plan. He needs to stay on the outside against Spence, against Bud. I think he could drop Bud. I mean, Machine dropped him. That's what I mean, but I hope they will make a movie about his career in boxing because he's really people's champ. And to be honest, I would like to see it. I would like to see that movie too, and also because, of course, I'm gonna say like this: I try to follow as much as possible what he's doing for the Philippines, but of course, a lot of the news from the Philippines comes in the Philippine language. So, you know, I don't even think people know half of the great things that Manny Pacquiao has done. You understand what I'm saying? So I would like to see a movie about what he's done outside of boxing as well. Like I said it a million times when people ask me, yo, when you became a Manny Pacquiao fan or when you became this, I actually became a fan of the man. The man. Because when you start becoming a man and you start having a family, the same athletes and role models that you may be looking up to is not the same type. When you're young, yeah, you might like the flashy, yeah, you might like, but then it doesn't have any substance. It's just a dude that's playing sports and he's great at it and things of that nature. But then when you get older, you start worrying about what they do outside, and you like the way that they are family men and the way they treat their wife and the way they have kids. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna give you an example. And I know Manny Pacquiao wasn't a perfect husband to his wife and things like that. But that's what we like about it. That he changed his life and that he became better. And he wrote his wrongs and made it to a right. I'm gonna give you an example. He built houses, helped the poor, always listen to God. That's what I'm talking about, Joshua. I want to see Pacquiao win the MCU. Man, he's still cash cow in the ring. Yes, he is. Before one more big fight. I could say one more big fight, make it happen in the Philippines. I will not want to see Manny Pacquiao fight in America no more. I don't need to see Manny Pacquiao. It's time for everybody want to call out Manny Pacquiao. It's time for everybody to go out to the Philippines and fight Manny Pacquiao. He's not coming to America to fight. It's time that he fights to the Philippines in front of his people in that big, beautiful arena. That's it. That's my take if he fights one more time. Now, I disagree with the masses. I think Manny fight is going to keep them better if he gain. That's what I'm gonna say about how I became a fan of the man and why it's important for people to. This is my example. We all watched the Rocky movie, right? We all watched Rocky 1. We watched Rocky 2. We always watched the marathon of Rockies. I could never get tired of watching Rocky. If I'm watching Rocky 1, I just watch Rocky 2, Rocky 3, Rocky 4. I could take a whole Sunday or whatever day that I'm home, I'm gonna just be home and I could watch. I could never get tired of watching Rocky movies. I could never in my life. I don't think I could never in my life get tired of it. But the way I look at the movie, I actually look at it a different way than when I was younger. And I'm gonna give you an example, and this is the way that I'm giving you the example of how I managed to be a fan of the man first, and then the fighter. So when you watch the movie of Rocky, you watch him in Apollo Creed, right? And you watch him in Clubber Lang. And I know this is just a movie, but I just want to put things in perspective. And we watched the movie and then we watched Drago, right? Oh, we love Rocky 4. And then Rocky 5, it was kind of Tommy Gunn or whatever, Mickey and all those stuff. The older I got, the beautiful thing about the Rocky movie, that the older I got, I started looking at. And maybe I'm not looking at it the same way I'm looking at it right now, because of course, we might be in a different stage in our lives. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how old are people right now that's commenting. I don't know how old are y'all. I never asked. I don't know. We could be grown men. It could be a teenager. It could be a dude with more wisdom in his 50s and 60s. I don't know, right? But I'm gonna say this. When I started looking at the movie, now as a grown-up, I started looking at how Rocky and Adrian, the love of Rocky that he had for his wife. The older I got, I started looking at the man, not I forwarded to when he's fighting Apollo. I started looking at, I never seen a man love a woman like Rocky did Adrian. Like, this is a movie that Rocky wasn't unfaithful. He always listened. He was just submitted to, but still a man at the same time, right? But the relationship, I used to be like, the older I got, I'm like, you know what? I want to love a woman like that. Like, where do you get that type of dedication and that love and that companion? I want a woman that loves me like that. You understand what I'm saying? You've seen the lows, you've seen the highs, you've seen the lows again. You see when it's level, always rocking an Adrian, right? I started looking at that, right? So I respected the movie in a whole different sense. It was just not about the Apollo and Rocky. It was just not about Drago and Rocky or Clubber Lang and Rocky. Or it became the relationship. It became the man and the way this man looked at his woman and treated his woman. And that's how I look at it. So with Manny Pacquiao, yes, he was exciting in the ring. But what made me be a fan is the way he was outside of the ring. Now, trust me, I'm a dude that could trash talk too. I love the trash talk. I love everything about it. You understand what I'm trying to say? But and Manny Pacquiao has a different demeanor where he's just humble. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to say much. He does the fist do the talking. But what he does for the people. And he did it in his prime. It's not something that he did it when he's old, when he's just trying to give, when his career is over. He did it in his prime. He was talking about God in his prime. He would take the hits. He would speak his mind, and he's unapologetic about it. You understand what I'm saying? So I respected that, and it became, look at the way his kids are. You see a lot of famous people, and a lot of their kids are like, you know, say on drugs, and especially in Hollywood celebrities, their kids is all over the place, right? Look at Manny Pacquiao's kids. It feels like they was raised, all of them, right, respect, dress well, speak well, educated, nice family. Look at the way they are. Yo, good looking out on that Nate drink. Good looking out on that super chat. If he fights in the Philippines, he won't be an opponent. That's up to his statute. But if he fights in the US again, he can't fight a top tier welterweight retiring with a 50 million or better bag. I'm going to say this, Nate. Where Manny Pacquiao is today, especially in the welterweight division, which everybody wants Manny Pacquiao, and now he got a strap. Manny Pacquiao will always be the A side. And if Manny Pacquiao wants to fight you, none of them will say no. None of them will say no. So I think it's time. Manny Pacquiao has always fought in America. He has gotten robbed. He's fought in Australia. Well, he really didn't even fight in Australia. Why is he fighting in Jeff Horn's backyard? That should have been the other way around. If everybody does want Manny Pacquiao, you want the title, now you got to go get it in his home. You got to get it in his house. He got to be the A side all the way. Because even if Manny Pacquiao was the A side, like he was the A side versus Keith Thurman, he's still fighting in America, and anything could happen. So I think for his last fight, 55,000 arena, I think that he should fight, or anybody should fight him in the Philippines. If they got the heart, if they want it, like they say, if you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. Manny Pacquiao's always given up the advantage. Always. And all I say, in his last fight, Spence won him. Bud Crawford wants him. Keith Thurman won a rematch. Sean Porter just had an interview yesterday in his Instagram. He wants it. Danny Silva Garcia wants it. Mikey Garcia wants it. Come get it here. I'm tired of going to your hometown and y'all still, and I still get robbed, and I still go back over there with y'all judges. Nah, it's time. It's Manny Pacquiao. It's time y'all come to me. That's what I believe in, Nate. Even though I know Manny Pacquiao don't care that he goes to Las Vegas and fight, because he'll still bring more fans of order. Manny Pacquiao got more fans than Earl Spence, Keith Thurman, Danny Silva Garcia, Sean Porter all put together. So I know that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if, you know, But good looking out, Nate, man. Good looking out, man. Thanks for supporting my brother, man. I love you, man. Hope everything's doing good. I hope you're keeping yourself safe too, man. Let's do that. Let's do that. Um, what is Casimiro? Is he a good fighter too? I think Casimiro was a great fighter. I think Casimiro. Well, I'm not gonna throw that word great all around. I think you gotta prove greatness. But I think he's a very, very good fighter. And I think he's really getting better. That's the scary part. He's getting better in his prime. And he has the best momentum out of every champion right now. He has 5 straight stoppages. So I think he has the best momentum of any champion in any division right now. My take on Casimiro. What I'm sipping on some red wine. It calls Chateau Les Pins from France. From Francais. You already know, man. I'm winding it up, man. And you know why I wind it up too? Because of course, when your system is also used to a certain type of liquor, like a moonshine or let's say, I like Jack and Diet Coke. I like Blue Long Island. So when the body is used to that, I could drink that all day. But 2 glasses of wine, I'm like this. Hey, hey. Wine puts me where I need to be. You already know, Adam. Mr. Moonshine himself. Yo, the Grey Goose is kicking in. Yo, you know when the last time I had Grey Goose, man? I haven't had Grey Goose. I'm going to tell you like this, man. I haven't had Grey Goose. Wow. Because to be honest, I was never a Grey Goose dude because everybody was on Grey Goose. You know, back in the days, everybody was rapping about Grey Goose and all the girls. I want some Grey Goose. I want some Grey Goose. Nah, man, I was a Kettle One dude. I just always was different, you know? Hey, baby, but wine puts you on that ass. Yeah, it does, Nate. That's what I'm saying. Like, I could take a bunch of shots of Henny, to be honest. But wine gets me to a place and it's fast. It takes me to a nice place with 2 glasses of wine or even a good, like a whole glass, just one wine. It takes me to a nice place. It just makes me nice. all the drinks make me nice, but I'm saying wine just affects me quicker. And maybe because my body's not used to it, like I'm drinking the other things. So I think we tapped into the Manny Pacquiao. That's what I'm talking about. So I think we finished with the Manny Pacquiao, or anybody wants to elaborate a little more on. So what y'all think? Yes or no? Should Manny Pacquiao, is it the perfect time for him to retire? Yes or no? Does Manny Pacquiao got anything left to prove to us or to the sport of boxing? Maybe, and maybe this is the only reason why Manny Pacquiao keeps fighting. Not because he has anything to prove to us, but maybe he needs something to prove to himself. And that's doing something he never did before. Being an undisputed champ. So I get that. If Manny Pacquiao comes out, I'm gonna tell you like this, put it this way, because Manny Pacquiao never said it. But if Manny Pacquiao actually says, I can't retire if I don't accomplish something I never accomplished, that's become an undisputed champion. Then I'm like, if Manny Pacquiao's on that, all right, Manny, I'm with you. But Manny Pacquiao never said it. If Manny Pacquiao actually said it, if he says, you know what, I'm not retiring until I become an undisputed welterweight champ, something I never did in my career. And I can't rest until I get it. Woo. Then I'm like, oh, Manny Pacquiao. Oh, man. But that's just us. That's just me. I know that he hasn't done it. But if he wants to do it, then that's up. Then by all means, Manny, by all means. But how's he going to do all that? How's he going to take time off? Marquez beat him. Marquez did beat him. Okay. He needs the money. Manny Pacquiao don't need the money. Manny Pacquiao lives forever, meaning his name will always cash in. Certain athletes don't need the purse no more. So I think people should look at it a different way. I think people really should understand that guys like Mike. I'm gonna give you an example. Rounds Boxing Club. I'm gonna give you an example, my brother. Mike Tyson made like what 400 million in his career, 300 million in his career. Lost it all, right? Bankrupt. Mike Tyson will never go broke. You know why Mike Tyson will never go broke? Because Mike Tyson, his name and his legacy reigns supreme. His name is unlimited cash. Mike Tyson turns down money. If he don't want to do it, he don't do it. Mike Tyson could do this, do that. People will ask him. His name reigns supreme. His legacy, his brand will always make him money. He will never, ever be broke because his legacy reigns supreme. Manny Pacquiao's legacy reigns supreme. If Manny Pacquiao wants to do a reality show, if Manny Pacquiao wants to write a book, if Manny Pacquiao wants to do a movie, if Manny Pacquiao wants to do anything, if Manny Pacquiao wants to have a Manny Pacquiao soap, his name will always reign supreme because his legacy reigns supreme. He has beyond money. Manny Pacquiao's brand is wealth. It's not rich. He don't need the money. That's just my take. Pacquiao's carry weight. Like put it this way. You know when your name carries the weight, I get it. It's hard to stop that tiger from growling as fighter. That's real. His face card is worth billions, if not more. So I agree. There you go. So he don't need the money. You understand what I'm saying? He doesn't need the money. He always gonna get there's always a bag waiting for Manny Pacquiao. It's always a bag there. Now it's either if Pacquiao wants to pick it up or not. A lot of people don't have that type of leverage. Nah, Nate, I haven't hit on that. I'm still on the Manny Pacquiao first. So Nate, I'm here. I'm gonna be here all night. I don't know. Probably have to do it 3 to 4 hours. I don't know. Let's see where we go, baby. Let's see where we go. You know, I gotta. The wine bottle is hitting halfway. We're gonna finish this tonight. Maybe don't put that pressure on me. So Manny Pacquiao's name carried weight. And Manny Pacquiao was still accomplishing stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao was still growing as a man. Manny Pacquiao's a senator right now. Imagine he becomes president, right? He could be bigger than that. Manny Pacquiao, he could be a resident in the U.S. Arnold Schwarzenegger could be governor in California. Maybe Manny Pacquiao will bring his resume over here and be a governor in California where he has a house. We don't know. Manny Pacquiao is a multi-talented dude. We don't know what Manny Pacquiao going to do. Manny Pacquiao was throwing concerts. Damn it, Manny Pacquiao was just in a tour. He could do it all. He could do it all. Dude, he don't need no money to get punched in the face. He doesn't need that money. Joshua, don't drink too much, sir. I'm trying not to drink much, Joshua. And I like the Joshua name too, man. It's a Bible name. It's a Bible name. But damn it, even Jesus drunk wine, huh? Can we drink a little wine? Jesus drank wine. right? If he became president, he's hanging up the gloves, and maybe that's his next move. Think about it. That's why I'm saying in my mind, where does Manny Pacquiao? I mean, we're going through what we're going through. When is Manny Pacquiao? And if put it this way, the U.S. is shut down. We don't know when it's gonna open. If Manny Pacquiao gonna fight in Vegas, where's Manny Pacquiao gonna fight? I mean, is Manny Pacquiao gonna go a year and a half? Because yo, good looking Black, what's good, my brother, man? Good looking out, man. I like how you doing your thing, man. That's why I like the way that you took that opinion and you're doing your thing, man. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to my boy Black and Brown Boxing. He's doing a good thing, man. Starting over, but that's what I'm saying. Let's support one another. We all powerful, man. We all have our little. We all have that platform. We all have our perspective. Follow my man Black and Brown Boxing, doing great things. What up, Prince? Chilling, my brother, man. Another day of wine. Good looking out, Neil. Do you still hope for an undisputed fight for Manny Pacquiao to close his career? My selfishness will say yes, Lance. My selfishness will say yes, but really, if I wasn't thinking that selfish, I think that Manny Pacquiao should retire. I just don't think he got nothing left to prove. But like I said, just like 3 minutes ago, if Manny Pacquiao actually says, you know what, I'm not going to retire until I accomplish something I never accomplished, that's the undisputed title, the undisputed status. And then I'll be like, okay, then all chips in. Then we on the wagon, right? Then we following this ride. I'm with it, right? But Manny Pacquiao haven't said that. And then I just don't see right now where in the state that we are as a human race with this coronavirus. And we need to defeat this. I just don't see, remember, it maybe how it is in the Philippines, maybe it's not as bad in the Philippines, but it's bad in the US. Or maybe it might not be bad in the US, it might be a reach Philippines. We don't know where this is gonna go. We don't know how this is gonna end. So I believe that Manny Pacquiao, in his position as a senator, as an official in the Philippines, has a major responsibility in the governor cabinet, has a very tough responsibility, and I think he should be there 100% focused in his job, because he is still fighting out there, just not in the ring, but he's still a warrior. He's still fighting. It would just be selfish. Manny Pacquiao says, you know what? I know we're going through this in the country, but I gotta go to training camp because I got a boxing bout. In his position, he can't do that. Think about it. If Donald Trump right now go play golf right now, people will criticize him, right? If any official right now says, what the hell, we see Biden, if we see Sanders go right now and play some golf, we'll be like, what the hell this guy's doing? You got work to do. If Cuomo in New York City goes do something else. So at the end of the day, Manny Pacquiao just got no time right now, probably this whole year, because look, right now in Arizona, in America, they shut down the school till 2021. So they expected this thing to be the whole year. Manny Pacquiao, and if that's happening in Arizona, which is close to Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen, Manny Pacquiao, when is Manny Pacquiao really gonna fight? I think it's time for him to retire. It's a perfect time to retire. It's time for him to think full throttle, focus in humanitarian effort and his government position to help out the people in the Philippines. It'll be just selfish of him to start thinking about, I know people are dying, but I'm gonna have a fight with Bud Crawford. It won't make sense, y'all. It just won't. And I don't want him to be in that position where he's gonna get criticized like that. Bro, what a man Manny Pack posted and shipped it straight from Wabon right around this corona thing started. I ain't do nothing to do with it. I'm gonna keep because of his recovery and Spence because of his recovery. Pac fight Crawford in home country. I'm with that. With the home country, it's better than the Philippines. President has shot to kill order for those who break curfew. Oh wow, really? See, it's like that. I ain't heard that. I know they're giving out fines. Like what when in Europe they said that my man said 3,200 or something like that. Yo, what up, Arnie? Man, I'm doing good, brother. Man, just living, trying to stay safe, trying to stay alive, man. Keeping the family intact, no panic. You already know. Keep everybody level headed. Um, Pacquiao in the Philippines fighting. Yeah, yeah, I know. So that's what I mean. Is Neil? He's just he got no time to think about boxing right now. That's what I said earlier. He just got no time to think about boxing. It would be selfish of him, even if he's thinking about boxing. It would be selfish if a reporter asked him about, hey, Manny Pacquiao, who you think you want to fight next? Nah, man, Manny Pacquiao would be like, yo, you know what's going on right now? Why would you ask me like that? I'm sorry, why you ask me that question? I have a country to really pay attention to. Why would you ask me a stupid question like that when people are dying? Manny Pacquiao, you're gonna fight Bud Crawford. Who the fuck is Bud Crawford? I'm sorry for my language, but what does Bud Crawford have to do with coronavirus? Huh? No, 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 no. There's not a good question. It's not a good question. Can you ask me a good question? Please. Can somebody smack him with a bucket of holy water for me? Because he asking stupid question about Bud Crawford and Errol. Who is Errol Spence? Please, can somebody tell me who is Errol Spence? We have coronavirus. I need to fight, and you asking me about a guy, drunken guy that's going into a car and killing him, almost killing himself, and you want to ask me about Errol Spence when people are killing himself? No, I'm sorry. I don't play that. Yeah, man. In fact, let me get a punch run. Can you give me some wine? And because I need to, my mind has to be leveled to listen to these stupid questions about these people, about aerospace and Bud Crawford. Really, coronavirus. Yeah, it's stupid. Do you know that I have to be home because another person has coronavirus close to me, and I have to be home? And you asking me when I'm going to train for Bud Crawford? Really? Can I get post drunk? Can I get Jesus juice? Can I get wine? Because I really, you don't want me to be Manny Pacquiao in that ring today. You don't want me. You don't want that Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao got no time. Manny Pacquiao does not got no. He got no time to thinking about no Bud Crawford, no Errol Spence, no Keith Thurman, no nobody. Got no time. And also we talking about the Philippines people as well. But also we also have to think about. And also, we also got to think about that. Manny Pacquiao was out there helping out the people and trying to help out the people. Now he's quarantined. But also, imagine if he would have came back and affected his family. Manny Pacquiao got other things to worry about, man. No, damn Bud Crawford and Errol Spence. It's just dumb talk to even talk about it with Manny Pacquiao. But in my selfish, yes, I would like to see Manny Pacquiao become undisputed. Yes, and that's what he wanted. That's something he never accomplished in his career. But at the age of 41, why? I don't know, man. I felt that wine, bro. Man, I felt that. I felt the wine a glass ago. I felt the wine a glass ago. You see my eyes? You remember Bad Boys? He's like, look at your pupils. How? I should look at my pupils. Oh. Jack Ma's gonna bankroll his campaign for president in 22. See, man. Even if Manny Pacquiao go broke, he got a friend of Jack Ma's gonna hook him up here. Here's like 11 million. Take that with you, man. Invest it. Don't worry. You good, Manny Pacquiao. Don't worry. You never gonna be broke. I got you. You my friend. Oh. Moving on to a different subject, right? I mean, we could keep talking about this, but let's move on to the other subject that I had with the on the title. You already know, man. Donate to the channel if you want. You already know, man. Keep the thing moving. Keep it motivated. Keep the channel going on. You already know. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, damn, subscribe to the channel. Hook up your boy. You already know, man. Press the like button also, man, so we could have more people engaging in these talks. But I'm blessed to have y'all rocking with me. Talking about boxing. Of course, you already know we're going through a tough time. There are no more chips. I'm also the type when I drink, I don't like to eat. I feel bloated quick. What up, Cliff? What up, Cliff? So let's move on to the subject. What is next? Let's talk about Keith Thurman. So, of course, we're talking about Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's last opponent was Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, before Manny Pacquiao fight, I regarded him as the best welterweight. And that's why it was so intriguing. It was so special to see Manny Pacquiao beat Keith Thurman. So, is Keith Thurman going to return to the one-time Keith Thurman we once saw? Is he going to be hungry like he was before? Is Keith Thurman going to be the top dude once again? Or is Keith Thurman will never be the man he was projected to be? Is Keith Thurman the Derrick Rose of boxing? Is one time finish? Let me just talk about that a little bit, though. Because I believe that the welterweight division is still intriguing. Even if Manny Pacquiao is in it, or Manny Pacquiao is not, the welterweight division is still intriguing. Would you agree, ladies and gentlemen? One will be back. He said he's going to be back in the summer, but I feel like everybody's going to be back in the summer. If everything turns out that the coronavirus is going to be, defeated, we defeat coronavirus early enough, I think everybody's going to be on in the summer. So if Keith Thurman was going to try to return in May, we already know that he's probably going to be returning probably in August, September. I think everybody going to be ready, right? Everybody got their rest. Everybody going to be ready to fight. No excuses. Everybody going to be ready. Everybody going to have their rest. Everybody's working out. Everybody's going to be ready to fight. So if Keith Thurman was rehabbing his hand or whatever, he has enough time now. He had enough time now. So everybody going to be ready. Errol Spence needed to be ready after his almost God forbid, God willing, he didn't die in his accident. He's going to be ready. He said he was going to be returning in August. Even Devin Haney said he's going to be returning home. A lot of people are going to be returning in the summer, and now it's justifiable. They're going to be ready. So Keith Thurman should be 100%. And maybe Keith Thurman, he said he hasn't been 100% in a long time. It's no excuse for Keith Thurman not to be 100% when it comes September or August. Had enough time. Keith Thurman won't be the same. He had his shot at the very top and lost. That's going to mess up mentally. I do think that with Keith Thurman, it has nothing to do with skills. I put it this way, and this is just my opinion. I'm not saying that I'm right, I'm wrong. We all hardcore boxing fans. I'm not egotistical. I'm not like that. That's why I did the channel, so we could all educate one another, have our own perspective, and then we come with a concrete understanding. We all good, right? I'm not about the trolling. I'm not about none of that stuff. So I do think that Keith Thurman, 100% Keith Thurman will beat 100% Errol Spence. 100% Keith Thurman will beat 100% Bud Crawford. That's how I feel. That's just my perspective. I always felt that Keith Thurman at 100% is the best out of all these dudes in this era. right? In this era. I'm talking about the Earl Spence, the Sean Porter, Danny Smith Garcia, Bud Crawford when he moved to 147. I think Keith Thurman is that guy. What Keith Thurman is the mental aspect. Am I hungry? Do I still want to fight? And I think that's what it is. I feel like Keith Thurman got all the skills in the world, has the potential, because I've seen the growth, but I think he at a time right now where I really don't love boxing no more, but there's so many checks on the table that I could cash. I could make money fighting Mikey. I could even make money fighting Broner. I could make money fighting Earl. I could make money fighting Bud. I could make money fighting Porter rematch. I could make money fighting Danny Super Garcia rematch. I could make money if I go fight Charlton 154. I could make money fighting Kell Brook. I could make money fighting Mia Khan. It's so much money for Keith Thurman on the table where I feel like he's like, I really don't want to fight, but I work my ass off, excuse my language, to this point. Why would I leave all this money on the table when I work to get up to this point where I could get my $10 million here, my $8 million there, pay-per-view? You understand what I'm saying? Why would I stop now? I think that's what it is. And this is why I stress that fighters should fight while they're young. While they're young, for example, that's why I said, look at Canelo Alvarez, fought Floyd Mayweather. He lost, but look, who's the cash cow now? Did it hurt Canelo Alvarez? Did it hurt his brand? No. Oscar De La Hoya fought when he was young, fought 2 division world title by the age of 22, 23, fought Julio Cesar Chavez at the age of 23, beat Julio Cesar Chavez, had a nice reign when he was young. Roy Jones Jr. did fight Bernard Hopkins way before for his first title, the IBF that he won. He did beat James Toney in his youth. So these guys done a lot of things. Stab Judah became an undisputed at 30 maybe. Pernell Whitaker 1990 became an undisputed also in the lightweight division. And a lot of dudes used to fight the fight while they're young. And these guys are fighting the fight while they're rich now. They're fighting the type of, for example, it's like, look at Gervonta Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, and Devin Haney. They're already cashing in on millions. What's their legacy fight, though? They haven't. So we see a guy like Gervonta Tank Davis already slacking because he already got all the millions. He didn't even have to fight the fight to get that money. He don't need to, right? So these guys are already, Gervonta Tank Davis is already not dedicated to the sport no more. He's already rich. Adrian Broner, look at Adrian Broner. A lot of people talk about Adrian Broner that, look, oh man, he don't take it serious. Adrian Broner right now is what, 31 years old? He's actually, that age right now in boxing is a prime age. But how much money did Adrian Broner already make? Is he gonna keep on fighting? It's like, that's it. I made why am I stay hungry? Look at all the money I'm making. Look, I just fought Manny Pacquiao on my last fight. I'm making all the money. Win or lose, Adrian Broner lost to Mike Garcia, lost to Sean Porter. He lost these big fights and still managed to get a big fight with Manny Pacquiao. You understand? So, I'm more worried about Wilder if he comes back than Keith. I think Wilder's going to be back, but look at Wilder is going to be 35 years old, so he's really out of his prime. Keith gave Peck a good fight. He gave him a great fight. I mean, everybody loved the fight. Like I said it 1,000 times in one of my videos in the live, I haven't met one person that said, yo, that fight was trash. I want my money back. I never want to see that fight again. Like, to the point where that fight was trash. I ain't met one person that said that. One person online, Twitter, any social media platform, anybody in person, anybody that knows boxing, I haven't met one person that didn't like that fight. That's why I used to say that I'd rather see the Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao rematch. I used to say, I was saying that. I even still feel like that if we wasn't in these circumstances. But trust in you, bro. Thanks, Elmo, man. Thank you for the support, my brother, man. God bless you. I have seen that fight a few days before that. He was a child, great fight, bro. I think on the zone because I think Pac will fight on 2 Fight Max. Why? It's because Pac loves us boxing fans. I know Marie. I know he loves us, but at this point in time, I think he's so focused in fighting this coronavirus and fighting it for the people that I think boxing isn't the back burner. I think if you ask Manny Pacquiao right now, he ain't even thinking about boxing. I really think so. If you ask Manny Pacquiao right now, you're thinking about any fight right now, I think he won't. He's not even thinking about boxing right now. I think he's thinking about the people that is affected by this coronavirus, and he's in a position, in a government position where he needs to get things done. Punch. Who do you think is more likely to take their first L? Davis, Haney, Lopez, or Ryan Garcia? Depending who they fighting. Prince, depending who they fighting, but the guy that I think is more vulnerable to lose is Davis. Davis. If you don't match him up good, I think Davis. They like to match Davis up with people that got no more power. Because if they match him up with somebody that even have haymaker power, they match Davis up real good. They match Davis up with guys that just got no more power no more. You know? If he was matched up, if Davis was matched up to Gary Russell Jr. in his last fight, he would have lost. If Davis was matched up, he was fighting Davis at 135 pounds. If they put Davis versus Robert Easter Jr., he'll lose. In his next fight, if they match him up, Davis but Leo Santa Cruz is coming up from a smaller weight class. So they know the power ain't gonna be as much if they're gonna fight 130, 135 or something like that. We gotta see how Haney's shoulder is gonna be. Already got surgery, young in his age. Lopez got the most. Maybe Lopez might be the one because he has the most difficulty fight of them all. He had the most difficulty fight with Richard Comey. That's why I give Teofimo Lopez all the credit. For me, he's the best one out of all of them right now. Steven, good looking out, Steven. Good job. Good looking out, my brother. Hope you're entertained. Hope you're entertained. What you drinking, man? What everybody drinking out there? Y'all whining, y'all whiskey, tequila. Oh, yeah. Also, I should even talk about this a little bit. Y'all heard that Amir Khan is contemplating retirement. So Amir Khan is thinking about retiring. Damn. Who cares? I don't give up. And I was just Amir Khan, Modern Day War, Modern Day Gladiators. You already know. Can you imagine Amir Khan said, "Hey, yeah, man, I might retire, guys." Oh yeah, okay, all right, get out the way. Anyway, so yeah, G, I'm good, man. Bro, Amir Khan trying to retire in his hometown and stuff like that in Pakistan. Be like, we don't care. I don't care if you're going to retire, Amir Khan. We have coronavirus and you come with this retirement. I don't give a damn. Get your pension. Get the fuck out of here. We're thinking about our coronavirus to defeat coronavirus. We want coronavirus to retire. I don't care. You have not done nothing in sport of boxing for a long time, Amir Khan. So shut the fuck up. Retire. Go to Rio. Mia Khan trying to retire. Nobody care right now. No. I'm just joking. Yeah. I'm just joking. Mia Khan, man. All right, man. Contemplating retirement. All right. We don't care a shit. We don't care if you're gonna retire, American. Why did you quit? Why did you quit if I said about Crawford, Amir? Huh? We spent a lot of money for you. We sold all the 7-Eleven. Look at the cheap gas. We're not even getting no revenue of the cheap gas we gave it to American because we put all the money on you, American, but you're quitting. You were a quitter, my friend. You were a quitter. Oh man, wine does a body good. Oh man. So Mia Khan trying to retire now, huh? Okay. So now we're gonna miss you. Okay, get it. Nah, man, I ain't slowing down. That's like telling Manny Pacquiao to slow down. Manny Pacquiao ain't slowing down. I ain't slowing down. Maria. Man, like the impersonation, Steve. Bob Arum said pack up so hard. I know, man. Bob Arum talking about the Manny Pacquiao should retire. I mean, I'm saying it right, but I'm saying it for all the right reasons. He's saying it for all the wrong reasons. Bob Arum, your ass should retire. You damn dinosaur. Jurassic Park 4, Part 4. Didn't you see Bob Arum Jurassic Park? He was one of the dinosaurs, right? And you know, a lot of people when they're doing an interview with Bob Arum, they want to smack Bob Arum, but of course he's too old. He's an elder and stuff like that. He be saying some dumb shit. But I don't know, guys. Manny Pacquiao doesn't want to. He should retire. He doesn't have anything left, and people should just let him walk away. You know. Anthony Joshua, I mean, Tyson Fury is just the best out of all of them. You know, he's like the Muhammad Ali. I tell you, you should have seen how Muhammad Ali was. That's Tyson Fury. You know. What up, Guido? I'm chilling, man. Bob Arenita, shut up. Set yo dinosaur down. Somebody unplug his wire right now. Unplug him. Lomachenko is the best. Lomachenko is. He reminds me so much of. He reminds me so much of Floyd Mayweather. And I don't know where you come up with this. Well, you better tell Al Heyman that. You got to get him in the ring. Oh, man. I can't go live on auto so we can talk. Oh, yeah, you can do that? I don't know how to do that. Terrence Crawford versus Brooke was made before Brooke versus Khan. Terrence Crawford versus Brooke is a good fight. Ed, I like that fight though. But I know what they're going to do. I know what they're going to do with that fight. They're going to try to gauge that fight because Errol Spence for Bud Crawford. So whatever the outcome and whatever people's gonna watch, people are gonna want to gauge that fight with the Earl Spence fight. And it's gonna be a tougher fight. In my opinion, that's gonna be a tougher fight for Bud Crawford because this time, Kell Brook is not gonna be drained. That's gonna be a tougher fight for Bud Crawford. That's the difference between this. If they do fight, Kell Brook versus Crawford, it's gonna be a different fight than Brook. You're gonna see the better Brook versus Bud than the Brook that fought Earl Spence because that Brook was drained. You know I've been trying to go live. Well, not now, but I've been trying to go live when I be in a bar, but then the music is playing, and then I'll get flagged by YouTube. So that's why I haven't done it in the bar. But I go to a bar a lot, but I can't do the live show. But I really want to do it live in a bar in my people's bar, so we could all chop it up and have a good time and take all the drinks that we can, so y'all can know how I take my drinks. You ever had Blue Long Island? Has anybody had Blue Long Island iced tea? Blue Long Island. I'm not talking about the regular Long Island. I'm talking about Blue Long Island. And I'm gonna rename it. I'm gonna call it the Punch Drunk. Punch Drunk. If anybody go, yo, two of those, you probably be running in the street butt naked, having a good time. But anyway, let's go back to the subject. I just wanted to add that in. So yeah, I think with Keith Thurman, I think it will make it more interesting if he comes back hungry. I do think at this point in time, these guys are making so much money, and they on their 30s. I just don't think none of them has the time, none of them has the patience to actually fight tune-ups. They're making too much money and they just want to fight. I don't believe that none of these guys, Al Heyman has trained these guys not to think about legacy. But I just think that all these guys are getting fat. They're not being fully dedicated. They're making so much money. Look at Earl Spence. Earl Spence has changed his way. You remember Earl Spence was a quiet, humble dude. Now he's a rapper. Um, Keith Thurman saying that he ballooned up to 108 plus 80 pounds, that he had to lose like 40 pounds just for the Manny Pacquiao fight, and he just had a fight with Josecito Lopez. Well, that means like how you fight, gain 40, come back down. Like, that's crazy. That means you're not dedicated. You're just going into training camp to lose weight. Gervonta Tank Davis, three out of his last 4 fights has come and didn't make weight. You know, he's getting fat. You see him, he had a stomach like he was 4 months pregnant. I think Al Heyman dudes are really spoiled, man. They're really spoiled. I think they're real spoiled. I mean, they're getting the money. I mean, God bless them. That's why a guy like Daniel Garcia, he stayed grounded. The more year and just like almost like Manny Pacquiao, the more years go by, I start respecting guys like Daniel Garcia that stay ready, stays in shape. I like the Charlos, you know, they stay in shape. They always got a 6-pack. They don't go above. You know, you look at the Charlos right now, they in shape. You know, look at Canelo Alvarez, still in shape, still in the gym. Right, just right now, he's posting that he's in training right now, and he's the cash cow of boxing. And a lot of people need to take that lead too. You know, Manny Pacquiao. Whenever you hear Manny Pacquiao not coming in weight, Manny Pacquiao actually comes underweight. He being in scale, welterweight. Manny Pacquiao, 145 pounds. Let me read. I want to see Devin versus Garcia. They both talk too much. Well, I would like to see that too. And it's good that they talk. It's good that they talk. Mikey is good. It's a good fight, but I think it's not worth for Pac if you fight. Yeah, Mikey. I don't think Mikey should fight Pac. I don't think he's grand. I don't think he's earned that fight. Just my opinion. You guys have no love for Manny. You won't ever see 8th division champion again. Mike's computer tips. Did you just say that to Punch Drunk and the Punch Drunk family? Michael, you guys have no love for Manny. You won't ever see it. You guys have no love for who? I guess you don't know who we talking to. Ladies and gentlemen, can somebody talk to this man? Ladies and gentlemen, can somebody talk to this that we don't have love for Manny? Was that directed to the narrator of this? Oh, man. When the coronavirus is over, we got to hit the bar. I'll be at Washington Heights. Guido, yeah, Washington Heights. I'm from Washington Heights, born and raised, man. 175 Audubon Ave. You already know. I don't want to see Manny fight. Don't get me wrong. I love Manny. I'm just concerned about Umbrella Corporation, and I'm concerned about Manny too. I don't think he should fight. I think he should retire. I think he's done enough. And I think it's time for him to spend time with his familia. I think so. I like to see Danny Garcia and Mike. I like to see that too, Mike. My computer. Easy on the wine. Nah, Jesus told me to drink it. Jesus, he drank it too. And I'm just doing what Jesus did. Thanks, bro. But I always take it easy, man. I know my limit. I know my limit. And my limit, I know my limit, Mike. You know? So, and my limit is unlimited. Yeah, let's drink. That's my limit, baby. Oh, what am I drinking? I'm drinking this. I wanted a red wine from France. So I know it's not no big thing. I mean, it's 16 alcohol volume. Chateau Les Pins. That's what it said. And I can read it to you. It was built in the beginning of the 20th century in the Maxim village, southern France. Currently, is one of the most famous cultural places in the region. Our greatest ventures in age and silence and cellars. The wines of range. 100% black. Yo, they should get, these people should sponsor me for real, man. These people should sponsor me. Oh, show the bottle. Hold on, let me put it far. I don't know if y'all can see it good. Something. Or the proper 12, rich and smooth, the finest whiskey of Ireland. Oh, I got it right here. I got it here, Joshua. Oh, man. Jesus, sorry, Jesus. Dad. I'm going to take myself to rehab. One of these days. I'm just kidding, folks. Come on. Can a man get a little drink? Pacquiao gonna fight again. I hope it's Mayweather before he retires. No, Umbrella, come on. I thought we was in the same team, Umbrella. No, we don't want to see no Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao again. We don't want to see that garbage fight. Crazy. They robbed us, man. They robbed us. They robbed us without a mask. They just robbed us. No, we don't want to see that ever again. Good night, my brother Mike. All right, man. God bless you, man. Stay safe. Stay humble. God first, everything second. Thanks for rocking with your boy, man. Loma ducks Pac-Man. No. Loma don't duck Pac-Man. I don't believe no fighter duck anybody. If anybody ducks anybody, it will be promoters, it will be managers, it will be investors, it will be advisors, and it will be networks. That's all. No fighter. Fighters, this is what they do for a living. No fighter does that's why I always try to emphasize for the people out there. And there's a lot of people that always be like, oh man, this guy's looking at this guy. No fighter is scared of no other fighter. No 135 pounder is scared of 135 pounder, no 40, no 47, nothing like that. No fighter is scared of nobody. This is what they do. They do this for a living. Remember, they fight to feed their family. That's what they've been doing their whole life. Most of these guys been fighting their whole life. So nobody's scared of nobody. Trust me. The only people ducking is promoters. That's it. What up, Waco? What's good? I'm chilling. Drinking a little bit of wine. What you drinking? Danny ducked Postal at 140. Like I said, if Danny ducked Postal at 140, but Danny fought Porter, Danny fought Keith Thurman. You really think Danny fought Amir Khan and Danny fought Lucas Matisse? You really think that Danny Swift Garcia is really a ducker? No fighter is a ducker. Come on, guys. Come on. Are we fight fans? Are we fight fans? Fight. Come on. Are we fight fans? Unlimited wine, yo. Reading from your subscriber from the Philippines. Big toast. That's what I'm talking about, Maria. Maria the toast. This is a tasty wine, though. You know what? It actually has a nice sweet taste, to be honest with you. Like a lot of red wine, like of course, a lot of them taste almost alike, especially like in France. But this one really has a taste to it, which makes me wanna drink even more. And red wine is good for the heart. All right. Mayweather Jr. is a ducker. Toby, yes. What's good, my brother Toby? Uncle Bob versus Punch in a debate. Ooh. To be honest, Maria, I would challenge anyone in a debate. Any boxing channel who has the corazon, baby, to debate punch drum boxing and boxing. Oh man, the line will be open. The line will be open. You look a little drunk. The name is Punch Drunk. Come on, Box. Look at the name. Punch Drunk Boxing. Hey, it has a ring to it. Come on, imagine Punch Drunk Boxing, but a sober dude. No. I'm good. I'm nice. Trust me, I know my limits. I said it once before, my brother boxing champ. I know my limits. And my limits is no limit. You already know. But I'm good. Look, I'm not even drinking that much. Let me see. The bottle's not done yet. Remember, when the bottle is done, that's when the video might be done. Okay? So I'm not, we're still on. What time is it? Come on, we unlimited, baby, man. Prince, we don't have no time, man. We just rocking it out. We talking like that's it. There's no more time. We don't got no time. That's it. The time is snatched up, but the clock is snatched up from the walls, thrown in the garbage. We rocking with Punch Run Boxing. No time limit. Yeah, you getting drunk, oh. I'm not. I'm good. That's what drunk people say, right? Like, yo, I'm good. You're like, you're in the club, like, yo, my man, you want to go home? Nah, I'm good, son. Nah, yo, but you kind of little tipsy and stuff like that. Nah, I'm good. What you talking about? I just had a few drinks. Nah, I'm good. Or I'm gonna sound like John Jones with the cop. Oh, can I do it again? I got ADD. Yeah. Can I do it again? I got ADD. Oh, Lord. Yo, that's classic right there. Hey, can I do it again? Yo, how John Jones gonna say? He said, "Oh, can I do it again? I got ADD." Oh Lord. Gotta get a sip of that. Everybody say cheers. Oh man. I can't do that, right? I can do it and be like, "This is my last drink of the night," right? And then when you get we get that hangover. What happened the next morning? You'd be like, what everybody says after a hangover. What's everybody's line? Come on, you know the line. Everybody know the line. After a hangover, you go to sleep and you wake back up. What's everybody's line? I will never drink again. I will never drink again. Stop lying. I will never drink again. Then they back in the club or in the bar and stuff like that. I told my son they're gonna drink again. Yo, I was drinking yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to take that much. And then they taking more than what they took last night. Don't worry. Yo, Guido, I'm here all night. I'm telling you, man, we're gonna have a full of punch drunk out here. I'm giving my all to y'all. Let's talk about boxing, y'all. Come on, we getting out of line right now. So we're moving on to the next subject. Okay, we talked about Manny Pacquiao. We talked about Keith Thurman a little bit. We could keep talking about Keith Thurman, but also let's move it on with Fimo versus Loma. You heard the intro of the last video. Fimo gonna defeat Loma the way we gonna beat Corona. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Woo! You already know, but oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Fimo gonna defeat Loma the way we gonna beat Corona. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. All right. So Guido, he said, I'm Dominic. I could drink all night long, all night. Yeah, all night long, all night. Yeah, I like the blood. You already know we could drink all night, Guido, and listen to bachata all night. Huh? Wrong. Listen to a little bit Anthony Santo. Right? What's the other guy's name? Other guy's name. Come on, give it to me. Oh, El Torito. Oh yeah. Oh man, he's crying, man. He's crying in that. Romeo Santos, he's nice too. He good. I like the last album too, man. I like the last album, the way he bring all the Dominicans legends out. I like that last album. I rocked it. I rocked the whole album like for a good 3 weeks. Oh, you talk about me, boxing champ. I'm about to get another bottle of Grey Goose and I'm drunk. You talk about me. You talk about moi. Anyway, let's move on. All right, Fimo. What really I want to see is Fimo versus Tank. Sean, okay, that's a good fight too. That's a good fight. But you know what? I want to wait on that. You know why? Because Tank knows Teofimo Lopez. Because they had sparred before, especially when Teofimo Lopez was kind of young. I really want to wait on that one. That one is going to be a big fight because they both, Teofimo is going to promote his ass off. I'm going to say it like this. And that's why Teofimo Lopez, even if he loses to Lomachenko, that's still going to be a big fight for Teofimo and Gervonta Tank Davis. But I'm going to tell you like this. I think it's written. And I could be wrong. I could be wrong, y'all, but I just feel like it's written. It's written that Fimo is gonna beat Loma. I think it's written. It just look at the storyline right now. And I said this in my video. Look at the storyline. And I said in my last video that Teofimo Lopez is gonna be the youngest undisputed champion if he beats Lomachenko, non-heavyweight. He's gonna be the youngest undisputed champion. I'm gonna say it like this: this is a 100+ year sport of boxing. This is something special. Now the WBC, look how I line everything up. That's why y'all gotta follow me, bro. That's why you gotta follow Punch Drunk, because I do my due diligence to give y'all the raw, the truth, and everything, and everything with it. I give y'all the truth. I do my studies. Y'all can go to work. Y'all can do whatever you gotta do. But when y'all tune into me, I'm gonna give you the truth. So I said the WBC is done for giving Lomachenko the franchise belt, elevating Devin Haney. I didn't want that for Devin Haney. I want Devin Haney to earn it, which I think inevitably that he's going to earn his title one day, but not the way that he did it right now. Now, okay, boom, he got stripped from the WBC, rightfully so. But Lomachenko is still franchise title. Yet they haven't given the WBC title to nobody. So right now, really, in essence, Lomachenko is still the WBC title holder. We already know that. We knew that from the beginning. Even when Devin Haney had the title, we already know who the champion was. Lomachenko, who's the top dog, right? I said it's going to be an undisputed bout. There's people out there that be like, oh, no, Punch Drunk is not going to be undisputed bout because the franchise belt, he can't win it or lose it. I'm going to tell you like this. The WBC is going to fix things up. I'm tweeting at WBC. I'm sending DMs to the WBC. I'm doing everything I have to do in my little ass power to convince the WBC. I've sent emails, and I could show y'all. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a video of my emails that I sent to the WBC and my DM that I sent to the WBC to do the goddamn right thing. And that is to just change the franchise title. Good. Okay, you have a franchise title, but let's change the rules of it. They saying that you can't lose or win the franchise title. If Canelo Alvarez fight another middleweight champion or whatever, he got the franchise belt and he loses, he can't lose that belt. No, it needs to change. The franchise title, yeah, it can have leverage. All right, whatever. There's so many belts in the world, I don't give a damn. But the franchise title will have to be somewhat like the Super WBA title, meaning you don't have to face your mandatory. You could pick and choose whoever you want to, right? You could pick and choose. No mandatory, no string attached. But you could lose the Super WBA. You could lose, just like Keith Thurman lost his Super WBA to Manny Pacquiao. So the franchise title has to have that you could lose it. So I am very, very sure that what they see, what I've been promoting, this little channel is promoting this. And I'm really doing my due diligence to get in touch with the WBC, sending emails. I don't give a damn if they answer back. All I know for sure that they are listening to me. Not listening to me like directly, but I know that somebody has looked at it for sure. That this is a special fight that they got in their hands. Teofimo Lopez versus Lomachenko for undisputed. It's a very special fight in which a winner like Teofimo Lopez could actually make history. The youngest undisputed champion ever, non-heavyweight. He's gonna be he's gonna be in the same sentence as Mike Tyson. He's gonna be in the same sentence as Floyd Patterson. He's gonna be in the same sentence as the light heavyweight title. Remember, and Lomachenko, if he wins the undisputed, remember, the last undisputed lightweight champion was Pernell Whitaker. 1990, ladies and gentlemen. 1990. And this is what I mean that is written. This is what I mean that it was written. See, I put the dots together, baby. I know my math. I know my math. Mathematica. I know it, ladies and gentlemen. 22 years ago, we had the lightweight undisputed champ, Sweet Pete Pernell Whitaker. 22 years old, Teofimo Lopez could win the undisputed. 22 years ago, 22 years old, Teofimo Lopez. Wow. Come on, y'all. Punch Drunk. Come on, can y'all give me applauso? Applauso, come on, come on. Did I set the table up? Ladies and gentlemen, come on. Did I set the table up? Huh? Come on. Y'all gotta give me props for that. Y'all gotta give me props. Come on. So y'all can super chat that too, man. If y'all want to, come on, give me props for that. Oh man, hold on. Let me take a little drink of that. Kent, thank you very much. Can I get a clap? Can I get the little heck? Come on. I set the table up. Come on. Thank you very much. Come on. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey. Thank you. Hey, you. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, so that's why I feel it's written. That's why in my video I didn't go by technique. I didn't go by the skills. I said my gut feeling is that Teofimo Lopez going to win. I said that my gut feeling never lied to me. That this head had lied to me before. I said my heart has lied to me before. And my head, this has lied to me before. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I did something with chicks I never had no business doing. But you know, it had to come. It had to pop. The children had to release itself. But my gut never lied to me. And that's why I feel like this is written, y'all. I could be wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. I just say my gut. I won't be surprised if Lomachenko beats Teofimo Lopez. But I won't be surprised if Teofimo Lopez beats Lomachenko. I need that, bro. Getting jealous. What you need? The drink? Or the mentality? Do you need a mentality, my friend? Do you need? So that's what I feel about the Lomachenko and the Teofimo Lopez fight. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. My mindset is very, very clear. Must be the wine. Must be the wine. Yes, it is. Their mindset. I do my studies. I do it all, my friend. I got into the dungeon and studied boxing because boxing is life to me. I am the guru of boxing, my friend. I will debate anyone and everything, my friend. A little wine. So yes, that's what I think about Teofimo Lopez. Also, if we want to go technique and we want to go styles and stuff like that, I think this is what I say. Lomachenko, which is great, which is probably the most skillful fighter we have today in the sport of boxing. We can't take nothing away from Teofimo Lopez. I'm talking about Lomachenko. Jab, footwork, reflexes, punch placement, accuracy. He does it all. Lomachenko does it all, right? Yet, let's not neglect the fact that Lomachenko, little by little, his reflexes defense is not great. It's good, satisfactory. He's getting touch more and more each fight. Pedraza, which has no power, thankful, but Lomachenko looked like a raccoon after the fight. Was touching him too much. Linares put him down. Right? Luke Campbell had little spots here and there. So Lomachenko's everything about Lomachenko is great. His defense is taking a dip. I see it. A dip and dip. People are actually timing Lomachenko. And this is what I say about Lomachenko. What up, Doc? I'm chilling, man. But no, you're tipsy, man. Damn right. God damn it, it's punch drunk boxing. What would be punch drunk boxing without being no tipsy? Yeah, I can't believe I'm gonna finish this thing. I was gonna say what I was gonna say, y'all. I said the Lomachenko, right? Lomachenko has taken a dip in defense, and that's inevitable. Something that we see, and maybe it's because we know that Lomachenko is a high volume puncher. Now, being a high volume puncher and getting touched up, I mean, being a high volume puncher has its cons, in which the more punches you throw, the more suitable that you're gonna get touched. You understand what I'm saying? The more punches you throw, the less you're defensive. So I think that yes, Lomachenko could set you up. He's a breakdown fighter. He throws high volume punches, but the more he throws, people are catching up in between those shots, and actually they taxing him. Which in before he wasn't getting taxed as much. And Lomachenko is getting older. And see, Lomachenko hasn't fought since when? August. If he fights now that coronavirus, Lomachenko might have when they're gonna fight. Maybe I don't think they're gonna fight in May no more. June, July, almost a year for Lomachenko. Lomachenko don't have extreme power. He has decent power, but does Lomachenko have the type of power that's gonna keep a young dude like Teofimo Lopez backing up? I don't think so. Loma's got that skin that cuts and bruises very easy, so it looks way worse than other fighters. Well, some got hit more, have no marker. Loma had the best defense in the game. Right now on the stats. CC, I understand what you're saying with that first part. I do believe that certain skin is subjected to bruise more than others. I understand that. I understand that. And also remember, Lomachenko been fighting for wow, got like 400 amateur fights and stuff like that. So of course, I understand what you're saying. But you can't neglect also that his defense is slipping. That's just for me. That's facts. His defense is slipping. He is getting taxed. He is getting he. I'm not saying he's getting like he got knocked down by Linares, and he got touched up by Pedraza. He did get touched up. Luke Campbell had his little work here and there in some positions, but Lomachenko is getting touched up. You can't say he's an extreme extraordinaire. You can't say in the last 3-4 fights that Lomachenko has been the Matrix. He has not. We got to be real with that. Love Lomachenko. Lomachenko hasn't been the Matrix. He's been a great fighter, but the Matrix, like dodging everything else, nah. Not that's not what I'm watching. And maybe if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But that's not what I'm seeing right now. That's just my take. But I understand your first point of view, though. I believe would take over, no doubt. I agree with age is catching up with Terry showing. Yeah, I think so too. I didn't even read that, my brother. So I think Teofimo needs to put some work on the shoulder roll. I think, to be honest, Prince T, I think that Teofimo should actually use his footwork more the way he was using it in his amateur. And this is what it is that I wanted to emphasize in one of my videos as well. I didn't think I had enough time to do so. That Teofimo Lopez. This is what I said. Remember, I had a video. I don't know if y'all watched it, and I said that Gervonta Tank Davis is special. Teofimo Lopez One thing about Teofimo Lopez and Javante Tank Davis, when I saw them in the amateurs, they use a lot of footwork. In which now that they pros, they sit on their punches. They more their feet are more planted. It's because they wanted to get the knockout. But they have other repertoires in the game. I'm telling y'all guys, Teofimo Lopez got footwork. Javante Tank Davis got footwork. He could work you out in the outside. He has not. These two guys have not shown. That's why I think that's the ultimate fight right there. Teofimo Lopez and Javante Tank Davis. Both got power. Both got speed. These guys can actually move. They haven't done it in their fights, but if they have to, you're gonna see you're gonna see different stuff. I think Javante Tank Davis has been too comfortable, not dedicated. I think he should get back to being dedicated. I think he could be very, very special. Teofimo Lopez, I think he's hungry, and that's why he wants that fight with Lomachenko immediately. Immediately. He's very, very hungry right now. And a hungry fighter is a very dangerous fighter. All right. A walk hard gym trained Fimo will boost his game more. Maybe. Maybe or maybe not. Remember, it could be a good trainer, but that doesn't mean it's gonna translate to success. Mike Tyson was training with Freddie Roach. It didn't equal to success. You understand what I'm saying? It didn't equal to success. Sometimes there has to be a chemistry with the trainer and fighter. If there's a father like Teofimo Lopez's father trained him, look at his last fight with Richard Comey. Great, great, great output, right? So um it depends. It depends. I think that you can have the same trainer, and I think nowadays they boxers work differently. They work with multiple trainers. They add, they bring in trainers, they bring in conditioning coaches, they bring a lot of stuff that back in the days it was never like this, but now it's kind of different. I think a lot of people look out for each other. Like Broner can have his trainer, and then it could be Cunningham, and he'll help out. Angel Garcia could be training Danny Sub Garcia, but Nazim will come in and help out the Garcias out, and he's a trainer, but he's not the head trainer. You could have Devin Haney's father training him, but then Flo Mayweather Sr. could come in and help them out and still give them the points, give them pointers and help them out. So I think that they work in a different. I think that um, I do believe that a lot of fighters may work in a wild card, may work with Freddie Roach, but even Freddie Roach, his speech, I've seen. Look, Freddie Roach, put it this way: the wild card. Freddie Roach in his last three televised fight, not mentioning Manny Pacquiao, he has lost. His fighters has lost, and what I've seen in the corner with Freddie Roach is Freddie Roach is good in training you, but when it comes to fight night, his speech can't deliver the type of instructions because it's a minute and he's lacking the speech. That's why I believe that Manny Pacquiao wanted his friend in the corner, and he actually instructs Manny Pacquiao. If you really look at it, Manny Pacquiao's not really listening to Freddie Roach because Freddie Roach is not giving the instruction that needs to be. If you look at the man and put it this way, look at the Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather and Freddie Roach. Freddie Roach is like he's like, and it's like you want to, hey, so he could say the speech. His speech is not great, and I think he's gonna eventually, he's going to let his fighters down. I think that Freddie Roach does need a help to because I've seen him in the corner this year, and he's just not getting those words out fast and in timely fashion. Yeah, Bull Boy. That's you need Bull Boy. If you take out Bull Boy out of Manny Pacquiao's corner, Manny Pacquiao will just do what he wants to do. He can't let Freddie Rose can't come on. He can't talk anymore in the heat of the battle. That's what's missing. He can't talk in the heat of the battle anymore. It's like the Manny Pacquiao and Thurman fight. Thurman was winning the middle rounds. If it wasn't for that body shot in the 10th round, Manny Pacquiao was winding down. His stamina was winding down. That helped out Manny Pacquiao. Even when Manny Pacquiao hit Keith Thurman with that body shot, Manny Pacquiao couldn't find his legs to actually get to Keith Thurman the way he should. In the last minute of 10 or the last 50, 40 seconds, if you look at that round, Keith Thurman put Manny Pacquiao back to the rope, hit him with a left hook. In the 11th round, Keith Thurman won the 11th round. Freddie Roach couldn't give Manny Pacquiao instructions when Keith Thurman made the adjustments. But that's just my take in the wild card, Jim. I mean, I like that wild card guy, Ramirez, that Dominican kid. He's going to be good. But I do think that Freddie Roach, if he swallow his ego, he needs somebody with him to give instructions because he can't do it anymore. I see it. That's just my take. How can we? I need to read this one. Hold on. Damn, my fault, y'all. Let me read some messages. My fault. I didn't even look at it. I was just talking. So if he needs to perform better than ever, Loma may have much power, but he will tag that ass. Could. I'm not saying that Teofimo Lopez is an extraordinary defender itself as well. So it's going to be a hard fight. That's why I'm just saying my gut feeling. I'm not going by technique, really. I'm going by my gut feeling that Teofimo Lopez is going to beat Lomachenko. But Loma don't want to fight Manny. How can he be a legend if he don't want to fight Manny? It's not about fighting Manny. I don't think that Manny's not going to go to 135 pounds. And Lomachenko said himself that he's really comfortable in 130 pounds. Yes, he's a lightweight champion in the world. I do not think that fight is going to happen. Remember, this is just clout. I don't believe that Bob Arum is going to put Lomachenko and Manny Pacquiao together. Let's be real. Guys, Renard, fighters are not scared of other fighters. They have different heart. They have different grit. They have a different lifestyle. We cannot compare our minds to their minds. This is what they do. That's almost like if I tell a person in Hamburger that been flipping burgers his whole life, and then I'm gonna say like, and he goes to Wendy's, and I'm be like, oh yo, you scared of flipping burgers and Wendy's? Oh, you can't flip burgers and Wendy's. You scared because it's a different metal flip, and it's a different way that Wendy tells you to flip the burgers. You scared. No, man, these guys are fighters. They fight. They risk their life for that's what they do. They raise their family with their fist. This is what they do. No fighter is scared of another fighter. Please, ladies and gentlemen, get that thing out your mind and your analysis when it comes to fighting. Promoters are the duckers. Advisors are the duckers. Networks are the duckers. Fighters fight. That's what they do. That's it. I just wanted to say that, Renard. I understand what you're trying to say, but I gotta check y'all on that. Green has realized Pac-Man already has the ring IQ at this point. He's just letting his people eat at this point. The disrespect on Lomachenko. Imagine thinking Lopez will win this fight. Do you think it's disrespectful if people think that Lopez will beat Lomachenko? Come on. Game recognized game. What do you think about spins? fanboy saying he beat Canelo Alvarez at 160. Spent Guido. Let me read yours. What you think about Spence fanboy saying he beat Canelo Alvarez at 40? Errol Spence couldn't even knock down 135-pounder Mike Garcia. He got no chance. That's easy. And you, Kim, you don't recognize Kim. I'm scared of Wendy's. Explain. See, you said it right. Promoters are the duckers. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Maria. Then we moved on to the Teofimo Lopez and the Lomachenko, right? Ryan Garcia and the Javante Davis beef. I said it. Ryan Garcia and the Javante Tank Davis beef. What do y'all think about that? Do you think that Ryan Garcia is ready for Javante Tank Davis? Do you think Javante Tank Davis is dedicated enough that you think that he's going to be Ryan Garcia? Ryan Garcia won for sure. I got Ryan Garcia beating Javante Tank Davis right now. There's a contract right now. If it's a contract right now that Ryan Garcia is going to be fighting Javante Tank Davis, I got Ryan Garcia beating him right now. No, Ryan not ready right now. Why? Talk to me, Joshua. Joshua from the Bible, talk to me. Why you think Ryan Garcia is not ready right now? I heard Ryan Garcia wants to do $80 pay-per-view on the Zone. But Tank too, meaning Tank is not ready as well. Why Ryan Garcia is not ready now? I mean, I think Ryan Garcia is fully ready. Bro, Tank ain't ready. Overweight, catching cases. Israel, preach on. That's what I say. It's nothing that has to do with skills with Javante Tank Davis. Like I said on one of my videos, nothing that has to do with skills. Y'all already know, man. Smash the like button. Y'all already know. Show support. It has nothing to do with Javante Tank Davis skills. It has to do a lot with the mental state. It has to do with the focus. It has to do with the dedication. I feel if you have Floyd Mayweather, which is a known constant professional when it comes to working out and staying in shape. I believe if Floyd Mayweather can get this kid in the gym and keep him in shape for the most part during when he's not in contractual to fight, if Floyd Mayweather can't get through to him, nobody would. He needs his downfall. And I think he's going to get his downfall real soon if he keeps going where he's going. Relates more to Adrian Broner, yet he needs to listen more to Floyd Mayweather. But I don't think Javante Tank Davis, the way that he's living his life, is listening to Floyd Mayweather. Or maybe he is. You're right, the domestic violence. I don't know. You can't, can you touch on the difference on why Tank chokes his ex in public and doesn't lose his license? All right, you saw that one, right? But I'm going to get to that. We could get to that too. Ryan Garcia is too sharp for him and disciplined. Tank Davis out here looking like he got a beer belly. It's true. That's just facts. That's not even like people trolling Javante Tank Davis. To be honest, I don't even think people troll Javante Tank Davis. I think Javante Tank Davis do it to himself. Ryan Davis and Haney, too much barking wins in the fight. They're already undisputed. I feel you, Maria. I'm gonna go with that with that type of segment, Israel. You can touch the difference on why Tank chokes his ex in public and doesn't lose his license, and Billy Joe song that says stupid comments and has his license suspended. Yo, what y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? Gervonta Tank Davis chokes his baby moms in front of the hundreds. Then they had another clip of when they went in the back and he's putting hands on her, chokes her out. Then dudes start hitting him. Dudes start going at Gervonta Tank Davis because they probably feel like, what the hell he got a woman like that, putting his hands on a woman. What do you feel about that? And what do you feel about Billy Joe Saunders joking around? Doesn't mean that it was a funny joke, but at the end of the day, logical minds know that he was joking around when he was trying to demonstrate in a punching bag, hitting the lady. Now, we don't condone. No man out here condones men hitting women. We don't condone that. But we know when a person is joking at the same time, even though the joke is not a funny joke. At the end of the day, he's not punching a girl or choking a girl like Gervonta Tank Davis. Yet, he gets his license suspended, but Gervonta Tank Davis don't. Why? Why the difference? Why is where's the LDBC in this? Where's their race bait on this? Huh? Can we drink a little wine on that? Huh? Where are they? Huh? Where is the Black Panther gay party? Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It's the wine. What's good, Rainy? I'm good, man. How's the Philippines out there, man? Doing well? I'm not gonna say doing well. We already know what's going on. Shit. Coronavirus, corona. Um, what y'all think about that? Do y'all think it's fair? Do y'all think it's fair that Billy Joe Saunders get his license suspended and Gervonta Tank Davis, who choke his baby moms in front of hundreds, in front of teenager kids in a Super Bowl event, meaning there was kids looking on as well. It went viral, meaning millions look at it, and no punishment is due. What do you think about that, ladies and gentlemen? Because money talk. You think it's just the money, Guido? Should it have more in play? And also, you know what's also sickening too? You know what's also sickening too? Showtime didn't come and say this is effed up. Floyd Mayweather Promotions, Ellerby didn't say this was effed up. No, just enable him. Floyd Mayweather himself didn't say anything about it. He went on tour in the UK, ain't speaking nothing about it. Maybe because he went through the same thing, and maybe he has maybe he taught him how to handle the ladies. I don't know. He ain't saying nothing about it. The UK are strict about those kind of stuff. So you think America is a land of let a man beat the woman, huh? That's what you're trying to say, Cameron, huh? That means our government is all effed up. That means our government doesn't have our priorities in order. That's what you're trying to say. Hmm? Yes, okay, I'll give you that. All right. Okay, I can't argue that, man. I can't argue that. Thus, Mr. 45 Donald Trump. I like my president. I just had to throw that. Anyway, let's talk about boxing. When you look at NFL's players and boxers, they get away with it. Well, Rice didn't get away with it. I don't believe that because more than a year ago, the baseball dude got caught on camera putting his hand on the ground, was kicked off the team. It's true, right, Israel? So I think this is a boxing stuff. It's not the NFL because the NFL, Rice got called. He's out of the NFL, never played again. Um, so, so what do y'all think about that? I saw a fighter named Josh Kelly. I think he's campaigning at the 140. Looks good. He's actually campaigning at 147. He looks good, but he went. He did. He had a draw versus Ray Robinson, and then he fought this other guy, which I believe he should have beaten. Had and I thought that Josh Kelly was going to be very, very good. He's one of the guys that had, even at my, when I was talking about Boots Ennis and I was talking about Virgil Ortiz and I'm talking about the young group of fighters. And I even did a video long ago about Josh Kelly. But then Josh Kelly, I think also is as focused as being a model and a fighter at the same time. Josh Kelly also, his power has not come through fruition. And I believe that's why in the beginning of the fights, he's doing real well, but then people catch up and people stay in front of him. People put on the pressure because he don't have that type of power to keep him off you. And I think that's gonna enable him to really be a a great 147 pounder. But he can outbox you. But I see Josh Kelly as a future Paulie Malignaggi. That's how I see it. He could win a title, but I see him as a young Paulie Malignaggi. I saw Thought on the Zone signing Mark Castro. I haven't seen that yet. So I think, like I said, I feel like in my I said it before. The Zone, I feel like it works for the people. I think the Zone is doing a great job in the sport of boxing. I think the price is great for fans. I think they had the best platform in 2019. I think in this year we couldn't see it that much. Of course, we're going through this coronavirus. I think ESPN Plus was gonna emerge as a power player. They got they was gonna we was gonna see Inoue versus Casimero on ESPN. We are gonna see the trilogy of we saw Wilder and Fury ESPN. The trilogy might happen. They might rise the price to 50. I don't know. But as of now, they doing their thing. Anthony Joshua. Um, we don't know if they talking about Mike Garcia, right? And Mike Garcia got the zone. Canelo Alvarez the zone. Um, they talking about that Manny Pacquiao might come to the zone. And if that does, all the cash cows in the zone, I think is wow. It's the zone is doing their thing. The zone is doing their thing. I love the zone. I love it very, very much. Do you think Pac will go to the zone? Yeah, I think he would. I think he would. If he wants if the Mikey fight, he would make that fight. Um, and the thing about Manny Pacquiao had he could. I mean, Manny Pacquiao never burned the bridge, so he could work with the zone. He could work with Oscar De La Hoya, which he worked with Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy, with the Luca Matisse fight. And the good thing about Golden Boy promotion is they let Manny Pacquiao handle the promotion of that last fight. And they did a great co-promotion. I know that Manny Pacquiao made great money versus Lucas Matisse. Um, I think that was the first fight that really gave Manny Pacquiao promotion a chance to to showcase their fighters, and that was Golden Boy Promotions. Giving that leeway. Great partnership with Golden Boy. Manny Pacquiao could have. Um, so Manny Pacquiao could easily go to the zone. I hate Paulie. Just saying. Yeah, I understand. People hate him the way he talks, but Paulie is a two-time world champion. You can't take it away from Paulie Malignaggi, the Magic Man. It's true. I agree, Zaro. I just hope all the promoters reunite for us, the boxing fans, the fight we damn want. It's true, Maria, but I think they trying to. Um, that's why um I had a video that PBC, if Manny Pacquiao beats Spence, that's it for PBC. Because now all their big fights they're gonna have to co-promote um or crossover promotions with PBC and other and ESPN or the Zone. They're already doing that. We saw Sergey Derevchenko fight Triple G. We saw Andy Ruiz fight Anthony Joshua. We saw Deontay Wilder fight ESPN. And guys, have you noticed? Have you noticed this? That in the cross promotion, the other has one to showcase the fight. Have you realized that, y'all? Is PBC really that strong? I don't know. I think PBC is the Titanic waiting to happen. It's gonna sink. It's going to sink. I said it. What do you think, guys? Do you think that PBC is gonna sink the Titanic? I think so. They don't got no real young fighters. They don't got the Devin Haney's of the world. They don't got the Shakors of the world. They don't got the Ryan Garcias of the world. They don't got the Virgil Ortiz of the world. They got Boots Ennis, but Boots already said that he's like a free agent as well. He's not really stuck to the PBC. I don't feel like PBC has a future. They got Chris, they got Little B Hop, they got Spencer. I think PBC biggest fight is PBC biggest fight that without they don't have to cross promote is David Benavidez and Caden Plant. That's it. Their other big heavyweight that they was trying to promote lost. The Polish kid Kawanaki, he lost. I mean, they don't got nothing in the pipeline right now. PBC got nothing on the pipeline. So I think it's really PBC is gonna sink, and more guys are gonna be moving to the Zone. That's just my opinion. Daniel Jacobs moved to the Zone. He was with PBC. Michael Garcia just moved to the Zone. I mean, look at Sean Porter. Who's Sean Porter gonna fight next? He already fought everybody, and he already fought all the guys. He's gonna have his next fight. If it's not Manny Pacquiao, which I doubt is gonna happen, it's gonna be Buck Crawford. If that's not gonna happen, Sean Porter needs to do something, right? I think PBC is gonna sink. That's just my opinion. So PBC already hit the iceberg and are letting in the water. That's how I feel. Look at Mayweather Promotions. Who they got? Javante Tank Davis. That's the only guy they promote. That's it. That's it. Who else they promote? Tabides in the cruiserweight. He lost. I'm not saying that he's done, but what their other fighters at? And these guys already are, like we don't know where Thurman is at. We're still trying to figure out where Spencer's gonna be at. Um, Danielson Garcia, he's waiting on a Manny Pacquiao. I think his career is like with PBC is. And I know they're faithful to Al Heyman, but they're gonna have to cross promote. That's it. The zone is coming. The LDBC is losing their minds. They've been losing their minds. They're always losing their minds. They're always losing their minds. They don't have minds. Put it that way, Kmart. They don't even have minds. They don't even have minds. I'm getting hungry. All this wine. Peace fan, PBC biggest saving grace is the Fox Network distribution. That is enough to recruit future champs. But I think they ain't gonna recruit nobody. That's my point. That they're actually losing. Okay, you got one of the biggest fights of the year. You got Deontay Wilder. I'm gonna put it like this, Pelly. I'm gonna put it like this. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, biggest fight, heavyweight. Deontay Wilder, 11th defense. Yet the fight is on ESPN. They did cross promotion, but it's really ESPN that promoted the whole thing. Why is not on Fox? Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua. Andy Ruiz got all the 4 belts. Why was it in the zone and why not in PBC? If Andy Ruiz is the champion. So PBC, so Fox ain't even, is not the power player. Right? In all the cross promotion, it went the other way. Bro, last night arguments were because he said Oscar De La Hoya wasn't shit and they didn't beat top fighters. I had to check them. People, man, Oscar De La Hoya is the truth. I mean, if anybody even argues about you with Oscar De La Hoya, they're not even worth to even debate boxing. They don't know boxing. Put it that way. Don't even waste your breath. Don't even waste your breath. Guido, don't even waste your breath. If people really want to debate Oscar De La Hoya now, Oscar De La Hoya fought everybody in their prime. Everybody that he needed to fight, he fought. Win or lose. Everybody that he needed to fight, he fought. It's all about the money. Of course, it's all about the money. It's prize fighting. That's what they call it. That's what they call it. Am I the only one drinking or y'all drinking too with me? Come on, y'all gonna leave me hanging like this. I ain't the only one that's gotta be drinking. Y'all gotta be drinking with me, all right? A lot of people trying to say that I'm twisted. I'm good. Am I good? Manny Pacquiao mentality. He fight also everybody just like De La Hoya. Of course, if De La Hoya set the table. And this is what I mean in my video when I said about Teofimo Lopez. If Teofimo Lopez wins and beat Lomachenko, he is setting the table of this new era. He's going to be the standard. People going to be looking like, yo, when other people be taking these easy fights, people going to be like, nah, man, Teofimo Lopez beat Richard Comey. And then he went straight forward to Lomachenko. He ain't get no tune-up. He ain't get no easy fight in between. He ain't hold on to the title longer than whatever. He went straight to Lomachenko. And if Teofimo Lopez beat Lomachenko, he's the standard. So guys had to do what Oscar De La Hoya did, or they was not going to be respected. So everybody followed suit. They had to follow suit. When the main guy, for example, Canelo Alvarez is challenging himself, right? Canelo Alvarez for a Triple G. Daniel Jacobs went up in weight. 168 pounds, went back up and went back down, whatever, went back up. He's fighting the fight. He's challenging himself. And he's the cash cow. He's taking the lead, and I respect that. That's what other people has to do. That's why I'm not a fan of the PBC banner. I'm a fan of the fighters, but not the way they do business because it has nothing to do with the fans. It has to do with their pockets. They don't care about what fights they put up. Keeler, Charlo versus Keeler. What's that? What's that? Because they know that Charlo will have to fight Andre, and it's gonna be in the zone. They got to do cross promotion. It's not gonna be Showtime. It's not gonna be that. They know that. Thurman versus Spin. Who you got? Who you with? I'm with Keith Thurman. I'm with Keith Thurman. Footwork, he's unpredictable. Spence is straight up and down. Keith Thurman is molded by a southpaw trainer, southpaw fighters. I understand that Keith Thurman lost to Manny Pacquiao. I don't believe that Keith Thurman was really 100%. I think Keith Thurman hasn't been 100% for a long time as we had to get surgery. I do believe that Keith Thurman will take it will beat Earl Spence. I just feel like he has more tools in the toolbox than Earl Spence. I think that Earl Spence is very durable. He got grit, he got heart, but he's very predictable. Um, Throws everything at the same speed, and it's all about game planning. And I believe that um, Keith Thurman, 100% with his power, is gonna prevail versus Earl Spence. And I feel like Earl Spence also had more trouble with Porter than Thurman had with Porter. That's just my opinion. Javon Charlo hasn't fought nobody yet. He needs to step up. I mean, what fight that they talking about? Lara? Oh no, that's Jamel. Jamel Charlo gonna be fighting Lara. Jamal Charlo. I don't know who gonna fight. They gotta fight already. Demetrius Andre and Charlo gotta fight. That's the only fight that people gonna pay attention to. They'll just be wasting their time going to training camp. I mean, they're gonna get their money, but whatever. Gallo Estrada or Chocolatito, who would win a rematch? Um, Sometimes people got their number. Maybe Estrada got Chocolatito's number. So um, I like Chocolatito, and I hate the way he was written off. Like he lost once and that's it. Remember they had him in a pound for pound, dude, and then all of a sudden he lost once and that's it. Nobody want to talk about him. That's why a lot of people can't pay attention to these ESPN and these mass boxing platform which really don't care about boxing. They're biased to whatever promoters are in cahoots with their network. Um, but I mean, it'll be hard. He says Spence will beat the dog shit out of Thurman. Thurman will be pumping the bicycle all night. Hmm. Explain your strategy, Belly. Explain how would Spence beat Thurman. Technically, don't not feeling wise. Give me the technical side of Spence, and I will give you the technical side of Thurman and how Thurman will beat Spence, and you give me the technical side on how Spence will beat Thurman. We're talking technical, no feelings, just facts on skills, matching skills and matchmaking. It seems like the other alphabet champs can't decide who gonna fight because they're waiting who Pac-Man's lottery. They can't move. Pac-Man truly moves in 47. If everybody calling out Manny Pacquiao, then of course he's moving 147 pounds. That's why I'm saying if everybody want Manny Pacquiao shouldn't fight in the U.S. no more. Manny Pacquiao should fight in the Philippines. It's time for people to go after Manny Pacquiao in his hometown. It's time for Manny Pacquiao to feel comfortable and have his referee and have his judges the way he has to be. He dealt with his whole career and still managed to be the GOAT. Can you imagine that? He just ain't beating the odds and the guys in the ring. He's beating the fans. He's beating home comfortability. It's not like Manny Pacquiao just wins and stay home. He's going back to the Philippines and go to work. That's the comfortability. Manny Pacquiao never had Philippine judges, a Philippine ref. When he's fighting in America, I think if he is the cash cow, it's time for people to go to the Philippines and fight Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao can't be subjected to getting robbed or nothing like that. Penny Spence will corner him and cut the ring off, opposite side of hooks and straight punches. Spence will go to the body on Thurman. Thurman will be able to move. Spence will go to the body on Thurman. Okay, he goes to the body on Thurman. If he's gonna stop Thurman going to the body, has Thurman been stopped going to the body? Why? I'm gonna point out like this: who has knocked out or knocked down more people with a body shot? Earl Spence or Keith Thurman? Let's see if you know your boxing, Belly. Who had that? I'm giving you a question. I'm giving you a question, and you could go and do your Google, or you could go look at all their fights. So I'm gonna put it like this: who has knocked down or knocked out more opponents with a body shot? Earl Spence or Keith Thurman? So I could tell you who's a better body puncher. I'm gonna give you 10 minutes to do so, because I know you're gonna take your time. I like this talk. I'm gonna prove to you how you feel may be wrong. But I like this talk. This is what I do. Who has put more people, who has floored more people with a body shot? Earl Spence or Keith Thurman? Pac, his last wish was to fight in the field one time. Yeah, man. And I think it should be the way. Bro, I have a feeling Manny Pacquiao can beat Spence. Call me crazy. That's not crazy. Everybody feels like that. It won't be no surprise. Yet Thurman been ducking Spence for years. Here we go with the ducking talk. You're completely sane, bro. I agree. Spence. You got me. If you asked that question, I guess Thurman. Haha. I mean, I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go with my word, even though I do my due diligence to see, what I'm talking about. But I want you to look out for yourself, just in case. So when you talk to other people, and people give you this, oh, Earl Spence is a body snatcher. I'm gonna tell you one thing, guys. I'm gonna tell you like this. Whoo! I love this boxing talk, yo, Penny. So you say I love that you bring that up. You know why? Because in the amateurs, people are used to fighting with headgear. So to knock down your opponents is really not knocking them down with hitting them in the head. It's actually hitting them with the body. So if you notice, early in a lot of people's career, a lot of good fighters, they knock down their opponents with body shots because they're accustomed to going to the body, because they're still, when they're early in their pros, they're still got that amateur mentality, fighting the 4-round, 6-round bouts. You understand what I'm saying? So early, yes, just like Keith Thurman was knocking a lot of dudes with a body shot. In the amateurs, Keith Thurman was known for breaking ribs to the body. Keith Thurman broke, and in the pros, Keith Thurman broke Carlos Quintana's ribs, retired him, broke Julio Diaz ribs, retired him. Keith Thurman break ribs. That's facts. Facts. So I'm not like being or like trying to put one over Keith Thurman over or anybody. This is just facts. So the two opponents that Keith Thurman and Errol Spence been in the ring with, Bundu and Thurman. I mean Bundu and who else got in the ring with both of them? Sean Porter been in the ring with Earl Spence's Bundu. Both Sean Porter and Bundu says that Keith Thurman hits harder than Earl Spence. So that tells you facts from them. Now, Earl Spence, who got weight, strength, and height, I give him the physical ability over Keith Thurman. Yet, Keith Thurman uses his legs better. Keith Thurman feints better. Earl Spence stays in line. Earl Spence has a better jab than Keith Thurman. He throws it in the same speed, but feints substitutes the jab. So whichever has a better day with the feints and Spence have with the jab, then you could go, you don't know. You understand what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. Earl Spence throws everything in one speed. You know what to expect from Earl Spence. Double jab, straight left to the body, and then he's going to go use his elbow and get into the inside. He's going to reset that all the time. That's Earl Spence. Earl Spence doesn't move his head. His defense lacks. He stays in line to get hit. His offense is his defense. With a guy like Thurman and Bud Crawford, Earl Spence is going to have a tougher time, just like he had with Porter. If Earl Spence can't set his feet, he's limited in power. Reason why he couldn't knock down 135-pounder like Michael Garcia. He knocked down, yes, Sean Porter, but when Sean Porter just stood in his face. But if you keep moving, Earl Spence need to plant his feet for his power. Earl Spence is a break you down fighter. Thurman, which now is unpredictable. Is he still a knockout artist? Or now can he move around and beat you with his legs alone, like he did with Danielson Garcia? This is under unpredictability of Keith Thurman, and that's why it's hard. You don't know what Keith Thurman is going to show up. The guy that's going to stay in front of you, like a Manny Pacquiao, like when he fought Manny Pacquiao, he didn't go go on the outside. He didn't run. He didn't try to hit you, try to outbox you from the outside, right? Like he did Danielson Garcia. Could he stay toe-to-toe with you like he did with Porter? You don't know what game plan Keith Thurman has. Keith Thurman has also switched. He knocked down Bundu by switching orthodox and knocked him down. And this is what I say about Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman got more tools in the toolbox than Earl Spence. Earl Spence is predictable. Keith Thurman and Bud Crawford is not. That's why I say Keith Thurman and Bud Crawford is the ultimate chess match aside from Manny Pacquiao, because they both got more in the toolbox than Earl Spence, which is just basic. Basic, stays in line, does not switch, throw the double jab, throws the straight left, tries to go to the body, reset, stays in line. That's what I'm saying. Now y'all got the floor. Hold on, I need to get my charger right quick. Hold on, I'm going to be right back. Let's talk boxing, y'all. Spence has more KO in the body shot. No, he hasn't, brother. No, he hasn't. And I'll prove it to you if you give me time. I did a video a long time ago with this, bro. Trust me, you're going to lose on that. D. I did a video a long time ago with that. You're going to lose with that. So, Keith Thurman has knocked down more guys in the body shot. With one hit to the body, Keith Thurman has knocked down more dudes than Earl Spence. I don't bet on sports. I don't bet on fights. But if you want to bet on that, we could do it. Get your cash app ready. You want to bet on that? We go opponent by opponents. Keith is not going to stay in the phone booth. Exactly. No, I said too many Manny Pacquiao man. Let me read John. Let me read this version. Yes, he pulled up with awkward style. So what? We'll spend safe to Pac-Man's down. If Pac-Man's confident now, Thurman can't handle pancakes in the body. D, you said Thurman can't handle pancakes to the body. Give me a video when Thurman went down to a body shot. I'll wait. Thurman is not a pocket. Ramy, boy, you alright. Thurman better fighter than Spence. Spence is way buddy. Anybody want to fight me for the WWE champion? Let me tell you, Thurman is a very good boxer. Has a just skill, true ultimate. Agreed. Spence is too predictable. That's why he couldn't KO Mikey. Exactly. Thurman is the best fighter than Spence and Crawford. I agree, Ronald. Now, this is what I say about Thurman can't handle a pancakes to the body. Thurman got flushed. He got hit. Yeah, during Josecito Lopez fight and Pac-Man's fight. Spence is a sturdy welterweight, though. I believe he can go up to middleweight. I do believe so. I think he's a. I do think that he's a guy that's heavy, but his body is, that a lot of people have a different type of body types where you could lose weight real quick. Water retain is different. Like, let's say me and you, we could be the same weight, and let's say we could be the same. Let's say we have a dinner, and we are eating the same food, but that same food affect us differently. I could let's say my water retains. I retain water more than you, and you just could flush it out easily. Your metabolism could be better than mine. I think with Earl Spence has the type where he could gain weight, so he could gain a lot of weight, but he could lose it easier than the normal welterweight. And that's why he could make 147 pounds. You remember he was in training with Charlo, and Charlo was like, yo, I still don't know how you can make 147 pounds. Like, damn. Like, Charlo said, we're the same weight. We're the same body structure, but I still can't believe you can make 147 pounds that easy. So it's different. People got just different ways of losing weight, and people just got different body types. I respect Thurman. He gave Pac a good fight. Not like Floyd Runner. I do think so too, man. That's why I like that fight. Do you think Tyson Fury cheated against Wilder? Nah. Tyson Fury beat him fair and square. Um, beat the bully up, and Wilder needs to go back to the drawing board, and then let's see what he could do in trilogy. I'm all for fighters losing. It's how they lose and how they win. I mean, like, if you fight, if Deontay Wilder is losing to Fury, I could respect that. And I feel like people writing Deontay Wilder off for no reason. Like, he fought to Tyson Fury, for a guy that everybody, even pugilists of the sport of boxing, even trainers, even ex-boxers say that Tyson Fury has better skills than Deontay Wilder. So I don't know why a lot of people are shocked or writing him off when he just lost to another great fighter, and that's what happened when the best fight the best. That's why these guys in the golden age, we still respect Leonard and Durang, and we still respect Hearns, and we still respect Hagler, because they all fought each other, but the best, one of them got to lose. We still respect Chavez. We still respect Chavez, even though that he, I believe he probably lost to the surgeon. I believe he lost to Pernell Whitaker. He lost to, you know, and he lost to Oscar De La Hoya, but he fought the guys in the top, and it wasn't easy. So that's why a lot of people like Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya may have lose and may have win, but if he lost to a top guy. He ain't lose to no chump. He ain't lose to a guy that's less than. He lost to Mosley. He had a battle with Ike Cortez. He lost to Floyd Mayweather. He lost to Canelo Alvarez, lost to Floyd Mayweather. It's not like this guy, these. That's why I still respect these guys that lose to when it's fighting the best. One guy got to lose. Wilder cheated against Fury, but her. Bro, that's nonsense, bro. Tyson beat Wilder clean. Yes, I believe so too. Wilder fanboy still salty. Yeah, and I think it gives a bad name for Wilder, even though he came with an excuse. But I give the benefit of the doubt why he come with an excuse. Come on, it's like that's your first loss, and you the one fighting. You want to come with a. It's not like you want to come with an excuse. And I know you people are gonna be like they want to be humble. Wilder was humble right after the fight. I just feel like man, he hurt. He's the one fighting. So if he's the one that's coming with an excuse or whatever, let him come with it. But other people making an excuse for him, oh come on, man. End of the day, Wilder knows he got beaten. These other channels just trying to enable his loss and give him a reason. What's your stance on fighters juicing up? I believe that they should be banned from the sport forever. Gerald Miller, Dillian White should be banned. How does Thurman beat Crawford? That's the ultimate fight for me. The ultimate chess match of this era. How does Thurman beat Crawford? Power, unpredictability. When he switches, Thurman has the ability to switch too, has the footwork to switch, has the ability to stay inside, has the affinity to box you outside, the ability to not waste punches. Um, and I think that's what it is with Thurman. Thurman is accurate with power punches. Um, so Thurman can hit you with a straight right. Thurman, that's why I knew if y'all damn I should have went live with that fight when I was watching, especially the Manny Pacquiao fight, his last fight, and I'm like, yo, what is wrong with Keith Winston? I said it from the beginning of the first 3 rounds. I said it. I ain't want no excuse for him, but I said, yo, something wrong with Thurman because one thing I would know about Thurman is gonna throw you some left hook. Thurman has that 2-3, meaning he would throw that right and he will step back and throw the left hook. He has that good that he could throw that right and throw a left hook and he gets out the way at the same time he's throwing that left hook. If you look at the Manny Pacquiao fight and his last fight, Thurman barely threw the left hand. Thurman barely threw left hooks. And I said, there's something wrong with his left hand. He's not confident in throwing that left hand because he's not shooting that left hook. And it was weird to me. Thus, dude has surgery with his left hand. But I was watching the fight. I was watching that fight. I'm watching the fight with my wife, and I'm like, yo, why he's not throwing the left hook? And I'm like, yo, it's weird. It's weird. He's not. I was saying throughout the fight, Thurman is not throwing that left hook. I said it. He threw the left hook in some spots, like in the 10th round, like in the 11th round, but he never threw the left hook. If you really watch the fight again, and I said, so with Thurman and Crawford, I think that Thurman. Look at it this way: Thurman threw 900 punches versus Josecito Lopez, the most he's ever thrown. 900 punches. He landed more punches. He threw more jabs than he's ever thrown. Basically, just beating off the jab. That the next fight, he's not throwing jabs at all. Before the fight, he threw that jabs. He's just throwing power punches with Sean Porter. So this is what I mean by the unpredictability. It's either Thurman want to outbox you or Thurman want to outslug you. When you have those two instances, that means you could adjust to being a slugger, being a boxer, being a mover. He could pick and choose where he wants to go. Now with Crawford switches, could fight on the outside, but I believe Thurman have more power than Crawford. And we talking if they both come, um, if they both come, 100%, right? And I think that would be the ultimate fight. It will be the ultimate chess match. I will even think that it will be a boring fight because they will be thinking a lot. Thurman and Crawford will be thinking a lot in the ring. And I say like this, I see that fight. I said it from the beginning. That's the ultimate chess match. What did Crawford trainer said about who's the hardest fight? Earl Spence or Keith Thurman? And he's been consistent in saying Keith Thurman is the hardest fight out of all of them for Bud Crawford. I guess we think alike. I don't know. Hey bro, what you drinking? I'm drinking wine. I'm drinking Chateau Les Pins. Chateau Les Pins from France. From France. Was built in the beginning of the 12th century in the Mexican village. Currently is one of the most famous cultural places in Brazilian region. A greatest vintage aged in the silent cellars to the wines of the Chateau Les Pins range. 100% grape. Give me my damn sponsor. Give me my damn sponsor. He's still injured. Yeah, he's still injured. Facts. People they can't please anyone, but still, at the end of the day, Garcia is a hell of a fighter. He is. Because Manny Pacquiao took his left hook away. I don't believe that, Guido. I don't believe he took his left hand away. I believe that his left hand wasn't 100%. I mean, he had surgery in his left hand. He never threw the left hand. So, barely threw the left hand. I don't think Pacquiao took the left hand away. I think Pacquiao gets you hesitant to throw punches even with the right or the left. But I don't think he took the left hand away. Because think about it. He don't take the left hand away because Pacquiao pawns the right jab. Pacquiao really never had a jab, a superior jab, right? He actually learned to throw jabs with Freddie Roach, but he rarely throws an effective jab. Manny Pacquiao's strength is his feints. So with boxers, either you have a superior jab or you have a superior feint. And so Manny Pacquiao's feint is probably the most superior feint in the history of boxing. So Manny Pacquiao, he'll pawn the jab to shoot the left hand, whether to shoot the left hand to the body, shoot the left hand to the head. Now, he does it so fast, yet if you time it, the left hook is open. Wop, wop, left open. So let's say if Keith Thurman, remember when he got hit by the right of Manny Pacquiao, and then Manny Pacquiao rushed him, followed with the left. If Keith Thurman would have backed up yet and shot the left hook, that would have caught Manny Pacquiao. He didn't shoot the left hook. Now I'm gonna take it to the other fight. When Josecito Lopez was pressuring Keith one time Thurman, Josecito Lopez did the same thing. He shot the right, he went for the left, and guess what happened? Keith Thurman shot the left hook, second round. Where did Josecito land? On the floor. I know, and this is what it is. When I study film, I know these things. So from the beginning, I said there's something wrong with Keith Thurman's left because I know when Keith throws the left hook, he throws it when he retreats. In this sense, Keith Thurman was retreating without throwing anything. Anytime he retreated, he just retreated. Before, Keith Thurman throws a left hook while he retreats. Keith Thurman doesn't throw left hooks on slugging you out. He throws the 2-3. You know, the one is the jab, right? The two is the right hand. The hook is the three. Keith Thurman likes to throw the 2-3, but 2-3, but the three when he retreats. That's his left hook, and he gets out the way with it. He caught Sean Porter a lot with it. So that's why I said when he was retreating, instead of blocking and shoulder rolling, if you look at his last two fights, Keith Thurman started shoulder rolling for no reason. I don't even know why. But he wasn't shooting the left hook. That's just my take. Camo, you're a big Thurman fan. I'm a fan of a lot of boxers. I mean, I'm a fan of the sport, but there's styles that I like. My so I'll give you my opinion. Um, I love um um boxing generals. I like that. I like boxers that know how to adjust, that know how to fight on the outside and know how to fight on the inside. Knows is very unpredictable. That's why I like a Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao can move around, and you don't know what Manny Pacquiao, what type of angles he's gonna come with. I used to love I like Pretty Boy Floyd. Pretty Boy Floyd had all the intangibles. Mixes punches up very well. He throws mix punches up, give you certain angles. Will be on the inside. Will be on the orthodox stand. Will switch to the shoulder roll. He give you so many looks that he got you thinking the whole fight. You I love Floyd Roy Jones Jr. where he footwork, reflexes, and just highlight reel. Mike Tyson, footwork. A lot of people don't think about his footwork and his angles as well. Um, Keith Von Tom Thurman. I like Keith Von Tom Thurman the way his footwork. I like the unpredictability of Keith Von Tom Thurman. I like the Keith Von Tom Thurman that actually was hungry and came out, very hungry. It looked like it was a brand new fresh air in the sport of boxing. I love the way that Canelo Alvarez has switched his style from a person that is just before he was fighting like he had his feet on mud, and now he moves around. Now he's a ring general. I like ring generals. I like Bud Crawford where they know how to move it, that they just know how to show you a lot of angles and give you a lot of looks and give you a lot of feints and switches up. I like Demetrius Andre that switches up, throw a lot of jabs and keeps the 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 fundamentals of boxing in. I don't like. It's not that I don't like. I'm not a big fan of basic basic fighters. So let's say Triple G is great, but he's basic to me. He's predictable to me. Earl Spence is great, but he's predictable to me. He has one style; it doesn't switch up. I believe a good fighter with a good game plan that got different tools will beat those type of guys. Um, who else? Who else? Who I like? I like Kalen Plant. Kalen Plant know how to switch up. He's very you know um he could really outbox you. I like look. I used to like Gary Russell Jr., but with him, I used to be like, yo, he's man. He got so much speed, but his feet it stays there. He throws everything in one speed. If you throw fastball way too much, you're gonna hit a home run. You're gonna catch up to the fastball, and that's what Lomachenko did to Gary Russell Jr. Um, Lomachenko got all the skills in the world. I like Inoue. Um, so I like I love all fighters, all modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. I say it on all my videos, but there's just a particular style that I like, and I like unpredictability. I like guys that know how to fight on the inside and the outside that are ring generals. That's what I like. So with Keith Thurman, for me, he's a ring general. He knows how to switch it up. My fault. I ain't even. Everybody got a game plan until they get punched in the face. I think that what happened to him. Um, with who? Guido. Everybody got a game plan until they get punched in the face. Like I said, I think if you're talking about the Manny Pacquiao and the Earl and the Keith Thurman, who do you think with peak weight class though? And I like Inoue. I think Inoue is very he hits hard, man. Inoue got is 118 pounds that could hit like a welterweight. I can't see Inoue moving beyond featherweight. I think so. I could see Inoue moving. I don't think it's that. I think that um is the way of living, is the way of eating. Inoue and their diet is different from us or from Western culture or how to say it, like an American. The way a Japanese person eats, is different. So you're not gonna see them eat to the point where they're just bloated or whatever. And that's why I don't think he's gonna be moving up. But I say that where 135 pound will be the most lightweight. I believe that he has a capability of winning the lightweight. He's 5'5". Um, I think he has a capability of going to 135 the most. Maxwell making tomato can con. Love to see Lomachenko versus Inoue. Not now, man. I think Lomachenko. I would like to see Inoue versus Casimero. Let's see if he could get through that. And if he could get through that, I want to see him versus Ringadell. If he gets through that, I would like to see Inoue versus Leo Santa Cruz or Javante or not Javante or Gary Russell Jr. I would like to see that. Or matter of fact, Inoue versus Nadi. Nadi. I would like to see that. Damn, what the hell? That's why I never really was a fan of Wilder. He wasn't that technical fighter. I respect that. He was just special. He just has a freak of nature power that also should be respected. And he has a skill. He has a 1-2. He probably had the deadliest 1-2 in the history of boxing. People can't take that away from him. And that's fundamentals 101. So when people say that Deontay Wilder is not technical or Deontay Wilder is doesn't have boxing skills, the first thing you learn as a boxer, the first combination you learn is the 1-2. And if anybody tells me who has the most deadliest 1-2 that anybody else ever seen, the deadliest 1-2. You know what I noticed about Mayweather? He struggles with southpaw fighters. Mayweather, Guido, you know why he struggles with southpaw fighters? Let me see if you know. Let me see if you know your techniques, Guido. You know why Mayweather struggles with southpaw fighters? Let me see. Let me see if you got the wine, cause the wine in you give you a little bit of can it give you the answer? Casimero is a beast. How many matches do you think Pac-Man has left? Uh, the way he looked last fight, 3, 4, depending who it is, though. Depending who it is. How many pack? I think Manny Pacquiao is a freak of nature, so it's really hard to even say how many matches he got left. I just feel like right now he don't need to fight. Who won the fight of the decade? Depending on who wrote, I mean, what publications had it. And to be honest, yes, I do because he put high guard. What do you mean by that high guard? Let me see. Let me see, Guido. Guido, let me know, Guido. Yes, I do because he put high guard. Can Thurman move up and beat Andre? At this point, no. Plus, you remember the guy that said you tattoo is ugly with the vent? Yeah, I remember Joshua. Yeah, I know. We had a ball with that one. Yeah, I remember. I remember. Yeah, yeah, man. We had a ball with that. Tattoo. I Mayweather is truly the fight of the decade, but I like Pac-Man though. I disagree on that one, D. I just don't feel like a guy that fought half a decade gets the fight of the decade. Just my opinion. I thought it should have been Canelo Chocolatito. Floyd only fought half a decade. Yeah, just like Kelmar said. Just like the same way I felt, the same way I feel about, the same way I feel about what Kelmar says, almost the same way I feel. I Floyd retired the 2015. There's so much thing that happened in the sport of boxing throughout 2015 and 2020. So mm, Canelo Alvarez in the span of 12 months gained three different division world titles in the span of 12 months. You think about that? 168, 160, then 175. Three division world titles in the span of 12 months. Just saying. No, he didn't fight that much to become a fighter. Wilder versus Tyson in his prime. Tyson. Tyson beats, in my opinion, Tyson beats everybody in his prime, including Muhammad Ali. Do you think Jose Luis Castillo beat Mayweather's in the first fight? Not really. It was a close fight. I don't think it was blown out of. I don't think people blown it out of proportion. I think Mayweather still beat him. That's just my opinion. At that point, to be honest, and I probably was biased too. So I was real young when I watched that fight. I was going for Floyd Mayweather. But even though when I checked it back when I was old, I said, I think every time when Mayweather has a competitive fight, they say that he lost because you're just not used to watching Floyd Mayweather competitive fight. That's almost the same thing when people be like, "Oh, this person got exposed. This person got exposed." All right, he got hit, and that's it. When a person get hit, they be like, "All right, they lost." That's it's crazy, right? Let's say like Keith Thurman beats Josecito Lopez for 10 rounds, but then they remember when he got hurt, and then they be like, he got exposed, he got exposed. or Luis Castillo, Luis Colazo. He's being Luis Colazo throughout the whole fight, but he gets hit with a body shot. Oh, he got exposed. I got exposed. And I think that's what it is. I think it was a close fight with Luis Castillo and Flo Mayweather. He came up top, but that's just my opinion. I mean, it was a close fight, so depending how you saw the fight, when it's a close fight, it's a close fight. Castillo would have won it, could have been a draw, Mayweather could have won it. But I don't think it's robbery, you know what I'm saying? Like how people like to say, oh shit, robbery. Name a top welterweight who still hasn't fought a top welterweight. But Crawford. Do you think Floyd the greatest of all time? Hell no. Do you think Floyd is the greatest of all time? No. Manny Pacquiao is the GOAT to me. Has the most accomplishments in the sport of boxing. 8 division world titleist. Reigning champion right now. Age of 41. Just being an undefeated fighter right now. In his prime. That says enough.